Hey, Forrest Whitaker's right behind you.
And we're recording.
Look at that green screen action. Look at that. That was like
Yeah.
really there or not, like every other episode of Twilight Zone.
He looks just as real as he does in this episode, which has the worst green screen so far.
With the umbrella?
Oh, yeah.
I was laughing at that. I was like, well, they tried. That's why I think this is the first episode. They're trying to fake that illusion of him not really being there.
So this is all right. It's the 11th episode.
I think
when they re-syndicated it, they tried to say it was the first episode.
It feels like a first episode.
That is what happened, though.
Yeah, it does feel like, because I guess when Jeremy Piven gets struck by lightning, I laughed. That is the funniest shit I've seen in all these episodes.
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the weekly podcast sanctioned by the government of Wonderland. Swear words of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the podcast. All other swear words are restricted. Wonderland officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the podcast and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 2 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until the podcast concludes. Blessed be our Wonderland leaders in America, a nation reborn. LIW The Twilight Zone review is now in effect.
You're traveling to another dimension.
When I die, I wanna be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency.
You're entering the Twilight Zone.
Hey, yo. Okay, roll it again.
You're entering LIW The Twilight Zone review.
When I die, I wanna be high.
That is a long intro.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to LIW The Twilight Zone review, episode 301. We watched The Lineman, which turns out not about football.
I almost thought that was going to be happening, yeah. And as soon as I saw electrical lines, I was like, oh,
yeah.
That.
As soon as I saw Jeremy Piven, I'm like, oh, it's not football.
No. But that would have been even funnier. Like he's like Rudy.
Oh, God. Jonathan Frakes directed this episode.
Did he really?
He did.
Oh, wow. I didn't even see his name.
Yeah. I only found out because IMDb said it.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the director's name on there. I think we didn't get one.
But Jeremy Piven stars as an electrical. His job is he's a repairman for like phone lines, but he only works on power lines for some reason. It doesn't make any sense.
No. And this is like an hour episode, wasn't it? This is a long one. Yeah. That's another giveaway that this is the first episode because it was just longer.
It aired way after the first episode.
That's so weird.
Like, feel like the DVDs they put it in the first one. They reordered them based on the syndication.
That's so weird. So are there other hour-long episodes of New Twilight Zone? This is the only one.
I think this is the only one, but
that's so weird.
I'm kind of glad it was this one and not some of the other ones. Because I like this one.
This one was fine. I liked it until it started being redundant.
Annoying, yeah.
It was like it kind of had that. Like I kind of wanted him to win. I didn't want him to go crazy, be a weirdo at the end of the movie, at the end of the episode. And it just kind of just built. And it's just like because it was too long. If you're gonna go make him a dark weirdo, crazy guy, do it faster. And make him do something that's like unforgiving. He's just a lonely man in this one. It's like the episode we watched where his the only sin he had was being a sports agent. Remember that?
Oh episode? Yeah.
Where it's like
Brian Austin Green one.
And then that one too. It's like you stole your dad's baseball to make a business for yourself, but it's not like you couldn't buy that baseball back and give it to your father again.
You're talking about last week's episode.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
there's a couple of them where it's like. They made a minor not even like bad decision, just like they're kind of scummy in the eyes of a writer, of a TV writer.
I get, and they're like the worst people on the planet.
Yeah.
Case in point, Joss Whedon.
I don't know what this guy. My last note is, what is the lesson here?
Yeah,
Which I guess we'll get into.
I don't think there is one.
I do want to play Forrest Whitaker's intro because it made me laugh real hard. So they're sitting there in the car. It's him and his best friend who are there for the whole episode. Their boss is a lady, so obviously they both want to bang her.
Oh, she's Olivia Diabo. Everyone wants to bang her.
Yeah, she makes him go up, even though they're supposed to. The handbook says we have to wait for half an hour after a storm. She's like, "Get the fuck up there, asshole." He's like, "Okay." But then Forrest Whitaker comes in here.
And charter member in the fraternity of lonely dreamers.
Tyler is about to test toward the breaking point and beyond. You might say what you're about to see is impossible. Probably in most places. But not here.
It's not raining on him at all.
Because he's not on the set. He's
they
inside.
can still add some rain.
He's inside his set with an umbrella, and like, listen, Forrest, walk with his umbrella. He goes, why? His first impression, why? Oh, we have to blend in with the scene. Why can't I just be there and do it when you're shooting? Oh, Forrest, we can't do that.
We're gonna do all 43 episodes right now.
We're doing that today.
That's today. We got an hour 45 left. Hop in front of the green screen
and do the line.
Yeah, it's
what.
You can tell the green screen didn't look good for a lot of them, even worse than normal, because like the next episode, he's not even on screen, just voiceover.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. This felt like the first episode because they were trying to attempt to make it look like he was really there with the umbrella and him being outside in the rain, but it was like obviously something was off.
I like that they inserted the when he walked.
Good Foley artists on this show.
Okay,
only on this show would you Foley my footsteps.
It's almost kind of a remake of the classic episode, The Prime Mover, which stars what's his name, Buddy Hackett? No, not Buddy Hackett. Buddy Ebsen.
That one where he was the genius and his friends used him, or they end up using him, and he just kind of goes along with it.
And then he fucks him over just to teach him a lesson. But there's a lesson to be learned in that episode. This one, I'm not sure.
Yeah, because Buddy Ebsen was like just kind of the
meek guy.
He was a nice man, and his friends used him, and he taught him how to. And this one, he just does it by himself. He becomes a multimillionaire playing the stock market because he has powers. He can read minds because he gets struck by lightning and he dies and he comes back to life, which all happens.
This is the story of a regular nice guy who is a victim of a tragedy, a tragedy that makes him go crazy because he can't control anything anymore. Like his brain is going haywire because of overload of information. He makes a decision while in that crazy state and then gets punished because of it.
Yes.
I don't understand.
These are the weirdest Twilight Zone metaphor. Like the morals of the Twilight Zone, modern day Twilight Zone don't make any sense.
And Forrest comes out and he's like, he's a son of a bitch. Like, why?
This guy was given the moon and he's a nut. What?
He tried to take it all. Shouldn't have done that. But that's not him. That's then
again,
think fucking his brain up.
Was this episode a metaphor for Jeremy Piven's career in the early 2000s?
It's about hair plugs.
Because after this episode, he does a little thing called Entourage. And that is like, he becomes this character.
Yeah.
He even tries to get people to love him with his mind power that he thinks he has. I'm Ari! Love me! Lloyd!
But I have hair now!
Fuck you! I hate all you people. I love you, honey.
How many mornings do you think John Cusack has to wake up to a drunken voicemail from Jeremy Piven? Like, put it into me. Yeah,
I think it's both. That's a double-sided coin right there.
Now it is.
John Cusack don't work at all either.
No, he does. Just he lives in the red box with Nick Cage and
I need to.
Danny Glover.
I'm doing a movie right now with Danny Glover and Nick Cage. It's called Amos and Andy and Andrew
versus John Travolta.
It's the third movie that we've done. Tommy Lee Jones, John Travolta, and Robert De Niro play the three cops going after me, myself, Tom Sizemore, and Kevin Bacon. It's all the old actors.
Called Redbox, the movie.
The movie.
That would
Every
be the
actor.
greatest movie.
Every actor or every forgotten actor from the 80s and 90s are in the Redbox saga.
Holly Berry shows Bush, but nobody wants to see it.
She just won't stop showing it.
We're like,
look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm Catwoman. Oh no.
Did I used to make you feel good? 15, 20 years ago?
Oh, God, no.
Travolta's popping dong for no reason.
Hey, what's up? What's going on over here? Oh. Christy Alley pops in.
He climbs the line and gets struck by lightning.
Yes.
He's dead for 3 hours and 37 minutes.
Yeah.
And why is the doctor in the ER like obsessed with lightning facts?
Yeah, that's funny too.
He's just like a encyclopedia of lightning facts.
I feel like this was a TV pilot, and like the characters were gonna, because it kind of like all these characters have their own worlds going on, but it's just too much for an hour episode. This had to be a pilot episode to a bigger show.
Yeah, it's called X-Files, the one with Giovanni Ribisi and Jack Black.
Which one's that?
The lightning one.
Was it? I don't remember that. Huh.
Yeah, there's an episode of X-Files, like season 3, I think.
Was it? Did he get electrocuted?
I'm trying to remember the exact plot, but I was like, I looked it up because I'm like, God, I swear there's an X-Files about lightning and stuff like this. And yeah.
No, I remember that, yeah. See, that's why we needed Adam here. He's the real expert for the X-Files.
Called DPO.
DPO.
It is a third episode of third season of television series X-Files. Let's see here. The original concept was a one-line, I don't know, starring Lightning Boy who had been tacked to a board. This is just like behind-the-scenes shit. Okay, it was a series of lightning-related deaths in Oklahoma, which are eventually connected to the one person who survived a lightning strike, an emotionally charged youth, which is Giovanni Ribisi. And Jack Black's there as well. Yeah. I remember watching that episode live.
Did Giovanni Ribisi get Me Too'd? Because he's just gone now. I don't see him in anything.
He shows up and stuff.
I have not seen him in anything in like 5 years.
I think he got Scientologied.
Maybe.
I think a lot of the Scientologists aren't getting work like they used to.
Yeah, they all got frozen out, basically.
Leah Remini did a lot of damage, which is good.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Oh, you mean Leah Remini?
Yeah.
You call her Leah Remini.
However you pronounce her last name.
Leah Remini. She was the remedy to Scientology.
No, Remini. I thought, is it Remini?
No, Leah Remini.
Remini, okay.
Yeah, I just know that because she used to be on
I just wanted
a radio show I listened to years ago.
Whatever her last name is.
Yeah, they said her name quite a bit. No, yeah, this episode, like a lot of it was good, but it got too long. And I really do think this is a pilot script for a show that would have like explored all of these characters in depth. And like every episode would be, you get deeper into these characters and they try to save this guy who's becoming more and more sort of lost to his power. It's weird. It's just because at the end of this episode, like everything's amplified by 1,000,000. Because like that one point where he like puts his head in the microwave, which I laughed
about that,
and he stabs himself with a fucking with a meat thermometer. It was hilarious.
An electricity gauge, and he stabs the plug into his arm.
He's like, oh! He's fried up.
And I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, and he goes to the playground to get Olivia Diallo, goes, love me! And he's shooting waves at her. And then her mind wave sends back to him. She calls him a monster. And he's like, oh! It's so weird.
There's a lot in this episode. And
that could have been like, this could have been a miniseries.
Yeah, it does kind of feel like the Dead Zone or Dead Zone TV show.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. It's bizarre because Dr. Lightning saves him after 3.5 hours. Now he can see just fine. Jeremy Piven's eyes are fixed.
Yeah.
He walks over to his landlord's baby and stares at it until it cries, which I laughed at. There's like a blue aura that comes out of their faces, like Donnie Darko. He goes to a bar to celebrate that night because his friend's pushy. His boss lady shows up. He doesn't know who she is. She apologizes and then gets the fuck out of there.
She apologized because she basically destroyed who he really was.
Yeah.
With her stupidity.
He goes to a lawyer with his friend and he wants to sue the company. He's like, what's that going to do to my boss, though? And he's like, oh, nothing at all. And he sees his aura and he walks out of there. You get that classic scene. You can't just walk out. That's my cousin's friend's neighbor's babysitter, dude. You can't
roommate.
Do that. Yeah. Come on, man. He's like, he was going to steamroll her. I had to get out of there.
Oh, come on, man.
And then he makes his friend proves to his friend that he can actually read thoughts. He's like, think of something. He's like, oh, that's your mom dying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you think of that.
Well, and here's the other thing that makes me feel like this is a pilot script to a bigger series. They go and play poker with the mafia.
Oh yeah,
and he's reading you can read the guy's minds, and he sees their cards, so they win like 10 grand in a night or something. And then like Piven is like, if they go to Vegas, they'll get caught. And he says if they catch you twice cheating like that, you'll never be allowed back. So he says, what's the next best thing to gambling? And he said, the stock market. So then he goes to Wall Street. He's hanging out like at a Wall Street bar, and he's like reading all these guys' minds on Wall, which is kind of goofy because it's like, how do you know that stock's going to work?
No.
It's the same shit.
All you'd feel is their opinions, but
yeah,
they don't know.
They still don't know because it's like if you got a Jordan Belfort who's selling bad penny stocks. What happens when you go, oh, fuck, this Belfort guy knows what's going on. I'm going to put every dime I have on his picks. And that was the scam.
Yeah, because you could be buying the Steve Madden shoe stock.
Yeah.
And just,
yeah.
But Jordan Belfort's a kind of sociopath where he'd sit there going, this is great. Like he believed it.
Yeah.
He taught himself to believe it because he's practicing his speech for later.
I'm not going. That part.
Oh, I watched that again the other day.
I need to get that movie. That's one of my favorites.
It's great.
That is a good movie.
I love it when he wakes up on the plane and he's buckled in and he's trying to get what's his name? Jonah Hill. He's like, I can't. The captain did it. He's like, why the captain do it? He's like, do you not remember last night? And it shows him dry humping the stewardess.
That movie. That's Martin Scorsese at 80 showing everybody off how good of a director that guy is.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing everybody else.
Making movies.
Yeah.
So much so that I like it more than Goodfellas. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Casino, then Wolf of Wall Street, and then Goodfellas.
Wow, that's saying something right there.
Yeah.
What about Shutter Island? Your other favorite Scorsese
No, I love
movie.
Shutter Island more than I should, but it's still not like, I'm reasonable about it, you know?
Well, you know who's not reasonable? Jeremy Piven in this episode.
No.
And he starts to paint, which I thought was funny. He's trying to be an artist. He's painting. He goes crazy. Ah! He stabs the paint. Like, again, this felt like a big series in one episode. It's like 5 episodes in one sort of.
You could be right because it is a very montagey episode.
Yeah,
where he does a painting. He does a thing where he has to start drinking, and then he starts dating the girl and reading her thoughts, and immediately ruins it when she, like a fucking child, walks out to the patio and grabs meat off the grill. Why the fuck did she do that?
No, she burnt herself on the grill somehow.
Yeah, like a child would.
Yeah.
Because if you watch the flashback, the way he sees it, it's like meat.
I wanted to see what the meat felt like.
I want to play it.
At first, I thought he was feeling the pain of the meat.
All right, here it is. Can't believe I found it that quick.
You were right to it.
She's a big dummy child. Watch it. Look at that ass.
Oh, Olivia Dalbo's hot.
I don't know who she is.
She's on Greedy. She's the hot one in Greedy. She was in. She's in a
Greedy
bunch
in
of movies. She's in Law and Order SVU with.
She's in Conan.
No, she's in Conan the Destroyer. She's the princess. She's in
Rise of Skywalker.
Bolero. Is she
Point
in
of no
Rise of
Return.
Skywalker?
Yeah, she plays Luminara Unduli.
Oh, that's right. She's on the Clone Wars. She's a Jedi on the. She did the voice. She's a voiceover. She does voiceover work.
Yeah, she's a lot of voiceovers. Holy shit.
She does cartoons. But yeah, no, she's a hottie. She's been around, but she was great in that Vincent D'Onofrio Law and Order show. She was essentially the I think she was supposed to be the what's his Sherlock Holmes' nemesis, Moriarty. Yeah, that's it.
We need to watch this.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Except
Oh, no.
Kim Cattrall.
Live nude girls, but I'm sure that's a false advertisement.
Oh yeah, it is rated R.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Directed by a woman.
That means really doesn't mean anything.
Kim Cattrall looks like what's her fucking name in this picture?
Patricia, a piece of meat that's been grilled too long.
No, she looks like a Spider-Man girl.
Tobey Maguire. Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Kristen Dunst. They made a mistake.
A little Kirsten Dunst. I opened it up. Oh, Glenn Quinn's in it.
Who?
From Roseanne.
Oh, the guy, the
dead guy.
Yeah, the dead guy. What did he die of?
Oh, heroin.
Was it really?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna pull it up. Make sure.
Oh,
Yeah, drug overdose.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Man, if only he would have not done heroin, he would have been on the Connors years later.
But
he would have gotten a paycheck.
From Roseanne.
He would have gotten a paycheck as opposed
to.
to.
She's in Wayne's World as Betty Jo. Wayne's World 2.
Who? Olivia Dalbo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, she's in a lot of stuff. She gets around.
So back to the plot. This all-encompassing plot, which is 55 stories in one. I will completely agree with you. It feels like a show that they just went.
Yeah.
We have 3 episodes of it. Whittle it down to 1. Half an hour is too short, obviously, so we'll do 45 minutes. Fuck it.
Jonathan Frakes really loved this show. I want to direct this, but you know what? It won't be a series. Let's just do it in 1 episode of Twilight Zone.
Remember that scene where he goes back to the doctor to get cured, and then he looks at the nurse and he's like, he sees I thought it was a fantasy, but I guess it was a memory of her getting banged on his desk.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I guess I'm making this all up. And she's pregnant. She just doesn't want to tell you.
Yeah. Doctor. And you have a wife at home. Doctor.
Yeah. How would I know that, bitch? But then that doesn't go anywhere.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't go anywhere. So it's like that's what I mean. That's why it feels like this is a show. Like that would be a whole episode right there. And the doctor goes home and he has problems with his wife. He's studying lightning on his computer at home with all his lightning books. And the wife comes in. And the wife goes, honey, it's a storm again. Are you going to record? Aren't you going to record your storm for your logs, for your journal that you're writing? Leave me alone.
He's got the 7 journals. So just lightning at 3:04 a.m. I puked on a man in the bus.
A man died, struck by lightning. I woke him up, and I puked all over him because of his banality.
I laughed.
And I couldn't stop laughing. I could have 50 men in 24-hour shifts read these.
And then you cut to the next scene where the doctor's in bed with his wife.
Yeah.
And she's sitting there thinking about, he's been spending a lot of time at work with his new secretary. And he's just sitting there going, and also lightning struck in Paraguay. And he's just going,
oh my God, honey, listen to this.
Like, shut the fuck up about the lightning. You are a medical doctor. You had one guy with a case of lightning in the last 30 years, and you will not shut the fuck up about it.
Huh.
He comes home that night and he wants to plow. He's like, lightning case. Oh, Dr. Lightning. There's so many spin-off series we could do for this show. We got Dr. Lightning. We got
Dr. Lightning.
Powerline Meat Hands. I don't know what to call her.
Huh.
This bitch, the boss.
Yeah.
We got the friend character. Okay, so he starts to go crazy. He starts to lose his fucking mind. I was starting to think when he was going crazy and you see like he's all like looks like he's coked out. I'm like, is this a prequel to his character from Smoking Aces? Because he still has the power at the end.
Yeah.
So is that how he becomes a magician and he's all crazy so he has to lock himself up into a hotel room in Las Vegas?
Only if this was directed by Joe Carnahan would I believe that.
Oh man,
I'm telling you, maybe this was a Joe Carnahan series that turned into Smoking Aces.
Smoking Aces is another movie I love more than I should.
It's okay. Yeah, it's not a bad movie, but
No, it's a lot of fun.
it's a lot of fun. No, I do like that movie.
I wouldn't
What's
say it's
going
a
on,
great movie,
son?
but I love it, and I love Chris Pine in it. And I didn't realize it was Chris Pine.
Yeah, years later,
until a couple years ago.
Yeah,
but he's like, "Oh, is that who you after? Israel?
You were a shit show? Oh man, small world, wasn't it?"
He's fantastic in Joe Carnahan movies.
Yeah,
he's in Stretch, and he's got like,
yeah, I need to see Stretch.
He parachutes into the scene, and he's got long hair, and he's just like, "Hey." He's so fucking funny in it.
Oh god, that's funny.
Stretch is not as good as Smoking Aces, but he's really good in it.
Yeah, that's right.
I lost you.
Yeah, that was funny.
I want to see how long we have dead air for.
That's fine.
Yeah, the mafia scene was way too quick for me to really.
I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, it's like 40 seconds.
Yeah,
and they're done.
And then he decides to just go to the Wall Street, and he's making millions of dollars. But then this is where the show divots, and then you're like, "What's going on?" Like he short sells a stock, and it goes broke, and he cashes out and makes millions. And
buys her a car.
Yeah, well, like he does all that, and she's like, "Don't you understand that costs people's lives, and you ruin people's lives with your power?" And he goes, "So it's a business, so I don't care." Blah. It's just like, okay, yeah, that's fine. It's not his fault. Like people invest in the stock. Like I don't understand why you're so upset about this.
The only real mistake I see that he made in this episode was he read her mind, and she also said it out loud that her ex was rich.
Yes.
But it's her ex and she left him. And he got that in his mind of, I need to be rich too. And it's like,
right.
But she clearly doesn't give a shit about that. So, but then again, his brain's fucked with. So you can't really blame him for interpreting things a certain way when his brain has been severely fucked with.
Yeah. Well, that was the other thing. She's his boss, so she makes more money than him anyway. So she's already more successful beforehand. So it's like she probably wants a guy that makes more money than her anyway. I mean, I don't know.
She liked him because he was sweet.
Right.
She's like, "Oh, you're sweet," and touches his face a bunch. I'm like, don't touch me. Like, even if you're like smoking hot, don't touch my fucking face.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't like.
It's like Face Off. I
want to take his face off.
No, when John Travolta rubs his hands across the kid's face. Oh, Mikey.
That's not.
That's like the weirdest.
Oh, Ginny Gershon's like, no, stop, Castor, stop.
Castor, what are you doing? It's so weird. Oh, Shawnee boy. It's like, so like
Sean's Travolta's character's name.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. What was his name though? The kid's name in Face Off that gets killed.
Mikey.
Was it Mikey? Yeah.
And the new kid is
Mikey.
I've seen that movie 10,000 times.
Yeah, I can't remember the kid's name. If I always think if the shot would have been right here, I would have been dead, or Mikey would have lived.
1 inch left.
Yeah. And we wouldn't have you.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to fuck me. Oh, no.
Joan Allen, bad casting in that movie. That was the worst casting. She's a good actor. Don't get me wrong. Bad casting. You don't have her be the wife who gives birth to Dominic Swain. I mean, Jesus Christ, no. I mean, shit. She looked better in The Contender.
She looked better masturbating in the bathtub.
Yeah, when she was black and white, and she turned to color.
She came so hard she saw color.
She came so hard she became pink.
Damn right. Speaking of
Pink.
another Tobey Maguire movie,
Yeah, it's
we're on
true.
a roll here. Unlike
I'm sure.
Tobey Maguire.
I'm sure Tobey Maguire will pop up in the next episode.
Oh, I can't wait.
I don't think so, though.
No, I don't want to talk about the next episode, but we have to.
Well, I think we're done with this episode.
No.
I think we're
Because
done.
she breaks up with him at one point. She goes outside. He sees the friend kissing her. And I was
Well,
waiting
no,
for that
that's
kiss somewhere.
and that's when he puts his head in the microwave.
That's why I'm bringing it up so we can show
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yes. Show the scene where, because that gives him extra juice to get more power, so he can use his mind waves.
I thought he was trying to remove the power. That's why he's doing it. But no, he's trying to amplify it.
Yeah, because he's going to go
Right here.
attack
Okay.
her. Yeah.
He just saw them kissing. He's kissing her on the cheek like a friend.
All right, I'm ready to go. So stupid.
And then he goes to the park where he finds her. I don't know why she's there.
She's
And he,
got a
like,
kid.
He mind rapes her in the park.
Yeah, does
She's
she have a
"Mommy!"
kid? Does she have a kid or something, or she
don't
just
know.
volunteers?
Pedophile.
Because there's that one scene where she's pushing the kid on the swing, and he's like going, because he's putting his mind in the kid's mind. Remember that part? It was like from being John Malkovich.
Oh, yeah.
It was very weird.
All right, here's the scene where he mind rapes her.
Here it is. Love me!
All right, that's enough of that.
Love me!
He's literally mind with a
Well,
aura dick.
it's just fun. It's funny, and she's kind of a minx the whole time too, because she's just like, I like you, but I don't know. She's
Yeah.
kind of a tease.
Are you? Is this your way of saying she deserved to be mind raped?
Absolutely.
She was begging for it.
She was begging for it. She deserved it.
Don't apologize for him.
She was off having fun with her fucking volunteer kids on the side. Whore.
And then the friend comes over and he's like, "What? Did you attack her?" And he's like, "Yeah. What of it?" And he's like, "You changed, man. Get the hell out of here." And he
You crazy,
friend.
man.
He rapes his friend. He does the same thing to him.
Oh!
And he realizes the error of his ways, and he's like, "Dude, I'm sorry. I need help." And his friend's like, "Get the fuck out of here." I'm like,
Well, no, he's mad because his father was a drunk and now he's a drunk. So he says, "I don't need another drunk in my life, man. You're done. I'm done with you." It's like, he gave you like all this money. You're rich because of your friend, by the way.
I got confused with the part with the scene with the friend because watch, he's drunk driving, he gets out of the car, and then he goes to the friend. It seems like he walked to the friend's house, right? Because here he is walking in there.
But
And
look
then
at his friend's house. He's got a bunch of cars.
It's like his workshop.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like he got rich off of Jeremy Piven.
And then this is where I got confused because then he's back to the car again. Like he just walked out of the car. Like, did he actually go there and do that?
Well, is this all a dream? Is that what it is at the end of the episode?
That's what I was waiting for. I'm like, oh no, because it's the same fucking shot. Like, why show it twice? It reminded me of the terrible episode with a good actor, Final Lap or Last Lap. One with what's his name?
Oh yeah, Clifton Collins Jr.
Collins Jr.
Yeah,
he's great in it. Episode fucking sucks.
Well, again, it was an episode that didn't make any sense.
Yeah,
the morality tales of these shows. It's like you're kind of not getting why you're going to die. I'm dying of cancer. I feel weird about it. Yeah, but your friend's dead. Who cares?
How dare you be scared of dying?
Yeah, it's just like, what?
You're 26. How dare you be scared of dying?
Get over it, you
prick.
Get over it, you fucking loser. It's like, what?
Just shove off already, okay?
Just die already, would you? You're just so boring. You're boring us. That's what that episode was about. It was so weird.
Yeah. They got the morality of this all wrong. Where it's like people who didn't do anything wrong. Like Jeremy Piven didn't do anything wrong in this episode. He was
struck
hit
by
by
lightning.
And it fucked with his brain so bad that he went crazy. It's more like a monster movie than anything.
No.
Like a monster origin story. Like Electro, like you said.
No.
It's his origin story where I get that you're bad now, but how much could he really blame the person when they didn't choose to do it?
In the movie Amazing Spider-Man 2, the Electro transformation did not make any sense either.
No.
So I guess it works. It's one and the same here.
Yeah, only they spent a lot less money on this.
Oh, yes, they did. Jonathan Frakes isn't going to spend $250 million on the gap in Jamie Foxx's teeth.
No. He decides after he gets back to his car to walk away and climb power lines again and get hit by lightning. And then thus begins his cyclical storyline here.
Yeah. And I laughed at that too.
He's doing his rubber face right here.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah. See, I thought he was just back in the hospital again.
Yeah.
Not the beginning of the episode, which still kind of made no sense.
But listen, it's an extra minute, beating his old record by a minute.
And 38 minutes. I do.
So is he beating his? This isn't earlier. It's a different day.
It's later. It happened again because Forrest's outro here in a second.
I believe we have a human record.
Hurt him.
Oh, it's annoying. Like 13.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Come on, Forrest. Here it comes. Oh, all right, watch. This is the best one. When someone walks by and they try to put him behind him.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for. They say the drives of the human primate are to breathe, eat, find shelter, and mate. But what part of this psyche is it that never learns when it's had enough? Insurance companies say lightning strikes.
What does that have to do with
That's
anything?
not. Hey, maybe he or she has nothing to do with it. Maybe they are just doorways to the Twilight Zone.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
The whole episode doesn't make any sense, but I liked it a lot, actually. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah.
It is scatterbrained because I do think you're right, where it was a pilot and then they just put
feels
a couple
like
episodes in
that.
one.
Yeah.
But it was still the best episode of 2002 Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
I gave it a 7.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Frank, you can fucking wait until the next episode. We're almost done.
I'll give it a 5.
Wow.
It wasn't that great. Like I said, it had me for the first 20 minutes and then it just lost me. And then it got me again when he put his head in the microwave, but that was worthy of a 5. It's a 5. It's a middle of the road episode. It could have been something interesting and it just didn't go there. It didn't quite make the mark for me.
I told Frank was in the back room waiting. He just popped in a minute ago and told him to wait and he left. We're wrapping up right now. That's all I meant. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I don't disagree with anything you said about the story, but I still enjoyed it. All right, let's get out of here. LIWstudios.com for me. Lord Chicken Wonderland on YouTube. Until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West. So long, sis. I'm back from the dead.
Oh,
That was so
I gotta change my name here. Oh wait, that's not how you do it. Hey, it's Frank. It's Frank, everybody.
Yo.
We're between shows. We're between shows.
What happened to 10?
What happened to 10? Oh,
The Bo Derek movie?
if you looked in the chat, we are doing it an hour early.
I just looked in the chat like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I work at 4:50 in the morning now, so
Oh my God.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's gross.
So are we starting an hour early from now on?
I don't know. Just for now, just this week. This is our last show for a week, so
It's fine for me. I mean,
I will reevaluate later.
I got surgery today.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I got a
On your
plate.
hand? I thought you were going to have the back surgery.
No, that's in 3 weeks.
Oh. What'd you do to your hand?
Crashed my Jeep.
What happened to it?
Some red Volvo cut me off and plowed me into a concrete sign, like a block, a big 6-foot concrete block sign.
Oh shit!
And the fucking Jeep airbag never went off, and the bone right here got shattered in half, and then so they had to re-break my hand and reset it and put a piece of metal in there with 2 pins.
Oh,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
Ah,
no, I'm in so much fucking pain.
You got some groovy painkillers though, huh?
He already had those.
Hey doc, I have some groovy painkillers.
No, actually, Phoenix, I've been off of them for 3 weeks. That's why last week I didn't join you guys because I was going through some like wicked withdrawal.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize what day it was last week until the day after, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it was last night."
Oh.
Yeah.
And we're recording.
She's a Jedi.
Room waiting. All
right. What episode is this coming up?
Hunted.
It was about the robots that were being hunted by humans.
Hey, spoiler.
Oops.
Well, you guys got. I didn't get a chance to see it. I wanted to jump in because I went downstairs to watch the episodes and I seen that you guys were already live and I went, what's going on? So.
Yeah, we're off next week.
Are you guys due next week?
No, we're getting married.
Oh, congratulations, buddy.
Well, we're not getting married. He's getting married to his girlfriend.
Well, I'm already married, so that would be a feat in itself.
Yeah. Well, that'd be big of you. Big of me too.
Get it?
No, that would be isn't
illegal.
I mean, that would be against the law in
most states. Yeah, it is against the law.
Yeah. Not here. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, you're from California, so that's pretty much normal. So, but not out here. Not out here.
No. California's multiple partners.
What's that? What?
Multiple fuck partners, not marriage partners.
You can't get married as 2 dudes in California?
No.
You 2 dudes.
You can't marry multiple people in California. No, it's illegal.
That's only in Utah.
No, that's only in Utah. You can marry 5 sister wives.
I love that phrase.
Sister wives.
I mean, only in Utah can you be a cult and be protected under the Constitution.
Good if you can get it, I guess.
No comment.
Yeah,
you gotta watch.
I'm married to 1, and that's enough. I don't need 2 or 4.
You're married to 1 Mormon?
No,
I will be next week.
Wait, what?
No comment.
Oh, fair enough. I will watch what I say from now on. What about that? Okay.
Oh, she's a Mormon.
Did you just pick up on that? Did you, Dick?
Oh, I get it. That doesn't mean anything.
He's not paying attention. He's looking at toys.
What do you mean that doesn't mean anything?
I'm playing words with friends.
It should mean something.
No, Mormons is the fastest growing religion in the United States. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah.
Where did you get those stats from?
Reality. That's the fastest growing religion in America right now is Mormonism.
Should stop using that word
because people marry into it and they just like, Because my step cousin was a dentist, and he became a Mormon because all the dentists are Mormon. He just did it for the work. So it's like
that's
job
why
related.
Yeah, because like the only reason I became a Mason was for the work.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called people do things for money.
Yeah.
Just like Jeremy Piven got struck by lightning, and he was we were talking about that episode.
So, Phoenix, are you going to convert then?
No.
How do you convert from atheism?
It's its own religion.
No, atheism is not a religion.
Technically, atheism is a religion.
You can say technically all you want. It's not a fucking religion.
No, because it's theism.
I guess
theism is the religion.
List of doctrines. No.
So, well, I guess so. What I'm asking is, are you about to become? I mean,
a priest?
No, is your wife an apostate?
Remember, I said no comment.
His wife is on the rag.
All right,
she's on her period, not apostate.
Well, Phoenix, can we have a private conversation later on about this?
No.
No comment.
Cool. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So I didn't see. You can still hear me.
The long one.
No, what I'm saying is, I didn't see any of these episodes, so you want me to just take off and you guys got this, and then
you can hang out if you want. Doesn't fucking matter.
It don't matter.
I'd love to
hang out. It's
gonna
be a quick one.
Take off to the great white north. Take off.
I'd love to hang out. Take my mind off of how much fucking.
All right, let's go then. We're recording. Let's hear our 2002 intro.
5, 6, 7, We're traveling to another dimension.
When I die, I want to be high. Never worry, just bury me along with my currency.
You're entering the Twilight Zone.
Hey, yo. Okay, roll it again.
You're entering LIW The Twilight Zone. Review.
When I die, I want to be high.
My currency.
Is this queued up right? No. Okay,
Look
it's
at
not.
that. That's funny.
Whoa, let's watch this instead.
That's funny.
Is that the city of the future?
Yeah.
That is the city of the future. Where's Forrest? Come on. Is he after Xena?
No, he doesn't pop up, does he?
Who is that?
There he is. That's right. He walks into their apartment. That's why it was so funny.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he gets shot by the homeowner.
Well, what is this?
It's the future.
To the near future, when a society free of violence finds itself threatened by a savage enemy.
Get out of my house, you black bastard!
Just
like that one episode we watched about a guy being afraid to help somebody.
Thanks, Dick.
That's these morals are all fucked up.
You talked the entire time he was talking.
I did.
I know. I didn't hear any of the setup. Can you shut up?
It's for copyright reasons. I'm afraid you're going to get busted.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your concern.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you're.
Because I've always cared about that.
Yeah. So let's start calling you Brainy Beaver.
Yeah.
Because I'm not the guy who shows nudity on my channel and gives a shit.
Yeah, and like every racist book known to man that he's got in his bookshelf right next to him.
Now, was that Robin Tooney in that episode?
In developing?
In this episode right now? Was that girl not Robin Tooney? Looked just like her.
That looked nothing like Robin Tooney. This?
The girl that was the robot mother.
She looked more like fucking this girl?
Yeah, Look at her. It looks like Robin Tooney.
It looks more like no. Robin Tooney's way hotter.
It looks more like somebody needs to adjust the brightness.
It looks like Robin Tooney with no makeup on.
No.
Get another shot of Robin Tooney.
It looks like Winnie from. No,
they're very similar facial structure.
Don't you say it looks like Winnie? That was my first crush.
It looks like Winnie, more like Winnie from
Wonder Years.
Robin Tooney kind of looks like Winnie.
Dude, I smashed the shit out of my couch for months to Winnie.
Your Winnie couch.
Yeah, I made that couch Winnie.
Up the Winnie the Pooper.
That couch had a really small.
High five. That's a pound. That's a pound.
All right,
Boom.
yeah.
Ew, can you imagine like you're going to watch a show after Wonder Years and your hand goes into the couch and it's all wet? Like, what is that?
What did he just finish?
No, you just finished fucking the
No,
couch.
he was like
watching
8.
the
You're
show.
not finishing.
Oh no, you could have developed. You could have been just shooting a little load.
No,
tiny-
it was dry loads until I was 12.
Well,
Yep. Yep, shooting blanks till I was 12. And
Man,
then,
it was glorious.
and then I
That's
was
what
like,
back to
oh
that.
my God, I broke it.
Well,
Yeah,
one
and-
day it was just like
Ah!
a bubbling crude.
Jed Clampett style.
Oh my God, I'm a
Alaskan oil.
millionaire.
Yeah, dude, I didn't know what happened, so I wiped all over my grandparents' like
Face.
window coverings, the curtains. Yeah, no, I used the curtains.
What's wrong with
Wow.
me, Mom?
Take that, Clarice.
I'm not
Yo,
blind.
you remember
I'm not
those-
blind.
Remember back in the day, that long, like spongy, like vibrator thing that you could wrap around your arm.
Did you put your dick in your butthole? No.
No.
Yeah,
Is that how you first came?
Your
Stick
grandma's
something in your
sex
butt?
toy? Is that what you're saying?
no, that's not how I first came, but I sure did after the fact.
Woo!
Tom Elliott.
Tickled your prostate.
Come on the show, man. Just chat
I'm
with
sure
us.
you'll love it.
Out.
Talk about bad morality.
I can't come with you guys.
Your cum jokes are just too fast and furious for me.
Yeah, they are.
That's right.
Speaking of which, Fast and Furious, Phoenix, I agree with you. Or was it Dick? One of the two only seen up to Fast and Furious 5 with the safes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped after that
that was
one.
Phoenix. Yeah, he's. I think.
I watched every odd one.
That's right. You saw the Hobbs and Shaw one.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that
So
one.
I'm skipping 9 because I saw Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Now I'm
you're
on
probably
every even
okay.
one, unless they make
Well-
another Hobbs and Shaw.
Well, I mean, Hobbs isn't even in them anymore. Him and Vin Diesel are at war with these really big words.
It's true.
One of them is smart and has a personality.
Well, no. Did you
Hello.
read? Did you read the word that Vin Diesel used to describe Fast and Furious and how?
Was it
What's the big word?
Kofefti?
It was relentless. That was probably a big word for him.
No. Dick got it.
Was it Kofefti? Was it really?
Yeah.
I was kidding. I
No.
was making a Trump joke.
Let's talk about the episode, Dick.
Yeah. So this was like the poorest.
It sucked.
This was the poorest man's version of the Predator I've ever seen.
Predator and Logan's Run, kind of.
Yeah, a little
Future
bit.
Society. Terminator at the end.
I would say more Terminator.
But their society, when they showed up in the beginning in those weird outfits, I was thinking Logan's Run.
Yeah,
Did you guys like Predator 2?
I love Predator 2.
Yeah, Predator's fun.
I love Predator 2.
Yeah. I liked it a lot too. It gets so much like bad.
I don't think you know what? I don't think it does. I think it gets enough praise because a lot of people do talk about it, make videos about how it's good, and not a lot of
Now
people
they do.
bash it.
Now
But-
they do. It did have a bad rep for a while.
I don't know.
Did. I mean, Gary Busey made that movie.
I was thinking about that in Ghostbusters 2 again because
Where's the top half of Gary Busey?
It's true. Oh,
His
Because
top
there's,
half. It was funny because like the thing goes through him all,
Yeah.
and all of a
we
sudden
see the blood
all this
coming down
blood
from a floating
gushes
corpse.
out. Yeah, because blood acknowledges
I'm trying
gravity.
to save
before
your
it-
ass, Harrigan. I'm going to save your ass.
I have a broader
Ah!
thing to say. I actually enjoy a little bit of all the Predator movies.
Oh,
Not
they're all-
not the
Well-
Alien versus Predator.
I was gonna say the one where
AVP's bad.
yeah, the one where they're in the small town.
Yeah, that was the worst. That's the worst
That's
one.
the worst one.
Alien vs. Predator Requiem, if you could see it because it's so dark.
What
Is
the
that
one
all
with
the
the pyramid?
darkest movie?
That's the
What?
darkest movie ever shot. You could it's like Solo dark. You can't even
You mean-
see it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one with the pyramid underneath the ice?
No, that's Alien vs. Predator, the first one, which was
Yeah.
fucking stupid because not only do you destroy the mythos of Predator, where what in the first two movies and in the comics and everything else, it's hot temperature for the Predator because they exist in hot weather. How about we put it in Antarctica?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Why?
no, see, because underground there was a heat source.
It doesn't matter.
But if it's hunting in
Fucking
Antarctica,
stupid.
it would be way too easy for it
I
because
guess.
you could see the heat source 100 miles away.
But they do see the heat source because they're underground, and they kill all the Danny Boyle extras from his movies.
And for some reason, Bishop's in it again.
Bishop is playing Utani, the business CEO, and then Guy Pearce plays the same character in Prometheus.
Yeah,
which is annoying. But
like
I like
Lineman.
Guy Pearce, but that movie sucked. That movie really pisses me off.
He's another Red
Prometheus
Rocks
is
guy.
great. Okay, Prometheus is great, and Covenant's great.
I like Covenant more.
Yeah, I like Covenant,
and I think people don't like Covenant more.
I did watch Alien Resurrection for the first time, like
that one
a year and a
sucks.
half ago.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Is that the one with the guys on the bus?
Guys
No.
on the bus.
Guy on the bus. You mean the future bus in space?
No, you mean are you talking about the latest one that just came out? It's like Predators.
No, that was
Alien Resurrection.
Predators.
The one you like.
Or The Predator, I'm sorry. That was The Predator. That
Yeah,
was a bad movie.
I
That
didn't
could have been
see
really
that.
great, and it was shit. It died.
Yeah,
it was
I never,
bad.
I never seen that one.
Yeah. They had moments, like it could have been really good. It just did not. It didn't take.
They had Thomas Jane in the movie with Tourette's, and it was used constantly, and it was never once funny.
No, it was funny that one time.
I mean, are you okay? So you're talking about the one where they go to the?
I want to eat your pussy. What'd you say? I said you're pushy.
No,
I said you're being pushy. That's not what you said.
You talking about the one where they go to the alien island or the alien planet?
That's Predators.
Yeah,
that's Adrian Brody.
Okay, that I like that one actually.
No, that was a good one. I like that one. Yeah, that's.
I like because anytime Lawrence Fishburne shows up as the crazy guy,
yeah,
it's great.
Yeah. I mean, come on, Lawrence Fishburne was cloaked. Come on now.
How do you kill him? Any way you can.
Him and Tim Robbins just have a string of movies where they just play the crazy guy.
Yeah, Tim Robbins. You know what I finally saw? I don't know if I ever mentioned on the show. I watched The Player finally with Tim Robbins, that Robert Altman movie.
Oh, really?
It's good. I've never seen it before. I watched it on HBO Max when I first got HBO Max like 7 months ago. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie.
You get John Cusack doing the most John Cusack thing possible when he plays himself.
Being himself. Yeah. Yeah.
He always does that. I don't know why. Yeah. The whole time he's only one scene in The Player, and he does that nonstop. Yeah.
John Cusack plays a horrible tough guy.
Oh yeah.
Well, like in what movie?
He's a tough guy on Twitter though.
That movie with him and Cage and and Adrian Grenier.
Round.
Adrian Grenier is a joke.
No, the one that you guys were talking about in the last Nick Cage cast.
I know.
On Frozen Ground.
Yeah, it was like a sequel to a prequel or something like that.
No, he's talking about Arsenal.
Oh,
with Adrian.
Adrian Grenier is the guy from Entourage.
Yes, he's awful. He's just so bad.
It's called Arsenal.
Is it called Arsenal?
Yeah, it's a sequel to Deadfall.
Yeah, that's
it. Last time, it's fucking terrible.
So weird.
I didn't like it, but
I didn't like Hunted.
Oh, that's right. That's the episode we're talking about.
Patrick R. Norris directed this. If you sounds familiar, last week we talked about his other episode, Sanctuary.
Oh, it's not Chuck Norris's son.
It could be, but he directed Sanctuary last week, which is awful. This is awful. He also directed. It's funny because I keep calling this woman Xena because she looks like a Xena character, and he directed an episode of Xena Warrior Princess, which I thought
every bad director has directed an episode of Xena.
Gotta.
Was she a lesbian?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they say now. But at the time, it was like bullshit. They wouldn't say it. Now they fully admit, they were lovers.
Did they need to admit it? It was so obvious.
Well, it's just it's that queer bait. They call it queer baiting, where it's like they set up like they try to get the LGBTQ check mark, and they just never go full. They never go full scissor.
Did you miss a letter in that?
LGBTQ. That's basically maybe not. Yeah, whatever. Fuck them. I don't care. That group's awful. I don't care.
A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O.
It's awful opinionated of you, Dick.
No, it's not. I have many gay friends, and they all don't like their own group. They don't feel represented by the LGBTQ at all.
So they're like every other group on the face of the earth.
That's what I mean. It's a horrible like lobbyist group that just is awful. They're terrible. They do awful things.
Like, I don't feel represented by the KKK.
Yeah, I don't like David Duke.
I get it.
I mean, I do, but whatever.
David Duke don't represent me.
One of us does.
Andrew Jackson does not represent me.
Who?
Uncle Remus maybe, but not Andrew Jackson.
So there's people in future clothes. They're running around in the woods.
Future clothes. They're in jumpsuits.
They showed that future city, and it looks amazing.
Yeah, Dick, the Twilight Zone. If you're wearing a jumpsuit,
you're a robot.
You're either in the future, a spaceman, or a spaceman in the future,
or a robot.
No, these are future suits.
I'm a robot
because of the things in the shoulders.
Yeah, no, that was their track suits.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna play because it's not worth it.
He really did not commit to the cover up her mouth, did he?
They showed the Xena wife and then her husband, who is a doctor soldier.
Yeah, Dr. Soldier.
Whatever the fuck he is.
And he's volunteering to be a soldier.
Yeah.
So she says, "You're volunteering. My grandfather was killed by these things. I'm gonna
creatures."
He was Cuban.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah.
He was
They're robots.
Castro-aided. Xena's wife warns him about a beast in the woods and how it's crazy and nobody can find it and you're gonna get killed. They cut soldiers in the woods. This is when our predator thing starts. And they're having a conversation, and all the dialogue is super redundant because she goes, "When a wild animal is attacked, what does it do? Lashes out, attacks." I'm like, attacked a lot there.
I was going to say it's in the description name, isn't it?
And then there's a scene. I'll play it here in a minute when Kim, the one Asian guy, goes off on his own, and then they
I'm going after Kim.
His name's Kim.
Yeah, they go back to our group, and he goes, "What's taking Kim so long?" And the other guy goes, "Yeah, what's taking Kim?" I'm like, this is so fucking redundant. All the dialogue.
And then after that, it's, "I'm going after Kim." "No, you're not, soldier." "I'm going after Kim."
What's taking that slope so long?
It wasn't far off.
Slant. Yeah.
All right.
Listen, you swamp rat.
Take it, nobody saw anything. A whole lot of green. Yeah, lots of green.
I wonder what's keeping Kim.
The guy's got one speed. Slow.
What?
Listen.
He's the best mathematician we have.
You get Predator vibes here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so boring.
We're being
it's horrible.
And that ain't no man.
That's what I mean. There's no birds.
It ain't no man.
No animals, nothing.
You ain't afraid of nothing, Billy.
What's taking Kim so long? Yeah, what's taking Kim?
Wait, did we already see that?
Yeah, what's taking Kim?
Is that the same? Did that just
Foreshadowing.
happen?
It's the same dialogue over and over. If you're
so
doing a bottle episode in the fucking woods and you're just trying to save money, at least write a script. Come on, this should have been a good script.
There should have been a scene
We're saving money, Phoenix.
where he talks about when he was a kid and how his grandmother told him those stories, and then it came for his grandfather, and they should have had that should have been the story. Uh-oh. Frank just banged his hand on the desk, I think. He's in a lot of pain. Oh, he's down.
Okay.
My next note was I can't wait to see what the stupid twist the monster is.
Well, yeah, that ended up, and that was the whole thing. It's like they didn't set up the monster enough, and now Frank's dead.
And they have a boring conversation that you were mentioning just now around a campfire about his grandma told him a story about.
Well, and it doesn't even go into detail. He's not talking about what the monster was. It's just like so generic, and I guess they're doing that on purpose because they don't want to give away the twist.
He could have still went in detail about what happened.
Yeah. The pain pill is back in effect.
He's like, my grandma told me a story. It was awful.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the story? No.
And then my grandfather, I found him in pieces.
Fucking his couch, screaming out Winnie. Died like a champ.
His dick butt was sticking out of the couch.
Made love to the Davenport.
And what's funny is in my grandparents' house, they had wall-to-wall mirrors.
Oh shit! So you
So
watched your butt
I was
hump?
just doing this, and there
You
was
were-
a thousand
you
of
were
me doing this.
American Psycho.
That's right, American Psycho. But there's
So
a
your
thousand.
grandparents were swingers. They had a mirror full of living room. They had a mirror living room.
No,
Grandma.
no, my grandmother was Italian.
Grandma, I
Yeah.
want you to wash your couch's vagina.
That's a very expensive glass of Chardonnay you're not drinking.
Sabrina.
Don't just stare at it.
Yeah, no, I was gonna... Grandma, this couch, don't just stare at it.
Don't just stare at it, eat it.
We're not done yet.
And then my grandmother catches me, and I go, oh, I got to return some
Just some videotapes.
I think I should include that whenever somebody asks me my favorite movie quote. Don't just stare at it, eat it.
That's a good one.
Because it sounds like nothing, but then when
Yeah.
you watch the movie, it's like, oh, it's a vagina or an
Yeah.
ass, whatever she eats.
You know when I finally realized that that entire movie was full of shit, that it wasn't real, is when he actually connected with the chainsaw fucking 5 stories up.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? That's bullshit. This guy is in his own head.
Well, those hints that feed me a stray cat. That's a pretty big hint in his head. Unless someone programmed the ATM to say that.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He shoots him, doesn't he shoot that woman? Yeah.
He doesn't shoot her. She runs off. But
Is that what okay, that's fine.
They're hunting the creature for the next, I don't know, 50 minutes, I'd say.
I killed Paul Allen.
Richard, Paul, and me were just fishing.
He was in my office in England a week ago. I'm sorry. You're mistaken.
That's a great business card.
It's
Is that
called-
bone white?
It's something called a Cillian rail.
Raised lettering.
Oh my god.
I
Raised
can't
lettering on
believe-
bone white.
I can't believe Bryce prefers Van Patten's card to mine.
I do love when he throws it and it's just
Yeah.
They
got it for
hear
the
noise
got it for the printers yesterday.
every time
Click.
the corner hits.
Yeah. My God.
Oh,
It even
Richard.
has-
Richard, I've wanted this so long too.
No. Let's see Paul Allen's card. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. It even has a watermark.
Who puts a watermark on their business?
Fucking
I think that's a
genius.
total guy movie because I showed it to her and she's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "It's expressing a point of pointlessness and how stupid and obsessed they are with the stupidest shit. Well, feelings don't matter to them. That's all it's expressing. That's
Yeah,
it.
they just want money and that's it.
Missy hated that movie.
Yeah, it's
Hated
a
it.
total guy movie, but it's also a really good movie.
It's
A
amazing.
lot of people made by 2 lesbians. Who would have thought?
Yep.
Well, lesbians tend to think like dudes.
I guess.
Hey, she
Well, at
did a
least
really
one of
fucking
them
good job
does.
making sense of that novel. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried reading that, gave up. Two
No,
chapters in.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I was like, they're still talking about nonsense. Okay.
No.
Just like Game of Thrones. I tried. I gave it. I gave it the college effort.
Yeah, but that show was unwatchable though. Come on.
The book is unreadable.
I know what you meant. The show's
What are
boring.
you shaking your fucking head at, Dick? What, do you like the books? Do you?
The books are good.
Yeah, well, see,
They got worse. The first 3 books
look,
are good.
I'm not a reader.
They
Okay.
got worse as time. They don't get much better. The first 3 are good, and then the rest kind of go blah.
Look, I can appreciate the art and the and the skill the man has at writing, but I just cannot follow the way he writes. Not a big fan of the inner monologue of a character.
Well, there's a lot of those. Yeah.
No shit. It's
Well, yeah.
every chapter is
A character
Aria
chapter,
5.
Yeah.
Like-
Because the first 3 books are basically Arya's point of view, Bran Stark's Bran's point of view, POV chapters. That's
It
what
just
it is.
really
Did he finish?
it just
No.
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 Is he going to?
I know. Nobody knows.
He would be better off if he never does.
Yeah. Can't be any worse than what they did do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has a redemption option right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He doesn't need to redeem shit.
Oh, he cashed his checks. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah,
like,
he don't need to redeem shit. He was like, well, they fucked it up. No matter what I do, people are going to tear it apart. So let me just move on to Dunkin' Egg now.
You know what'd be funny is if he got to a point and he's like, you know what, fuck it, and he just includes the scripts for the episodes.
He's going to die of AIDS anyway. You see that hat?
Is AIDS hat?
Is it an AIDS hat?
I don't know.
He fashioned an AIDS quilt into a hat.
He's married to an ugly woman. He's not a gay.
Look at him.
He's a cave troll.
Of course he's married
You
to
know
an
how
ugly
many
woman.
you many gay dudes are married to ugly women just for the politicalness of it?
We don't live in that world anymore.
Yeah, but he does. He's old.
He'd do better if he was openly gay. Look
What,
at all the
in
men I
New
have.
Mexico? I don't think so.
Hey, you don't poo-poo New Mexico men.
He's in New Mexico now?
He used to live by Perry. Because Perry said that, remember, I don't know if he told you, but he told me that back when he was in New Mexico, when he was
Still there.
At that school, he's not there anymore. He's in Texas. But
oh, that's even better. That's even worse. He's never coming out.
We're talking about a friend, not the writer.
No, not George. Yeah, Martin lives in New Mexico. Yeah, no, he's still there. But he knew like friends of his, and they would always bring his name up because I think they were dropping his name dropping, and they were being like, "Oh, George would love this, George." And he's like, "Oh, shut up." And he was just like, "Whatever." He never met him, but he's just like, if he wanted to, I guess he could have, but he's just like, I didn't care. He didn't give a shit.
Fun fact: his middle name is Railroad.
Railroad. I get it. George Railroad Martin.
Germ. I just call him Germ.
That's a good MST3K episode. The one with the hobos when the kid decides to go on the railroad and he's with the guy. Hey, Big Stupid! Your name's Big Stupid?
We shouldn't bring up MST3K.
But we can talk about your bullshit for fucking ever. Come on.
It's a joke. There's another Twilight Zone episode or Twilight podcast that does that. Oh, I don't steal from them.
Oh, are they?
Well, fuck them.
Do they really?
MST3K.
Yeah. MST connection.
Is that what they call it?
Obligatory MST3 connection.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and everybody is in Hitler.
You're Hitler. You're Hitler.
Eventually, they find the creature because it carries off the lady folk, and they follow the caveman back to Da Vinci's lab. And then
yes, they do.
He reveals that he's a human by cutting off the robot's arm. So everyone in this future society is a robot. And the robot doesn't seem alarmed by the fact that he's a robot. Apparently, he knows. And then he stabs the human with a stick.
I mean, Data knew.
And then he goes home and with his Xena wife, and he's like, "Hey, that baby looks tired. Why don't you unplug the baby? She needs
unplug the baby there. Unplug the baby, and then we'll talk about the packs.
Or charge the baby.
How the packs are just screwing it in the playoffs there. They're not going to make it this year.
Let me play this.
What kind of world we brought our baby into?
Sweetheart, critters are extinct. I killed the last one.
That looks nothing like Robin Tunney.
It looks just like her. I don't know what you're talking about. That could be her fucking stand-in.
It looks like Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, it looks more like her than...
They all look like that.
How can you be sure that there aren't any more out there?
His hand's back.
Yeah. So get the line on it.
We'll hunt them down and terminate them, just like we did.
Hold on,
hunt them down and terminate them.
All right, here comes.
We're going to terminate them, the traitors.
Yeah. It's about robots killing humans, and they just said, we'll terminate them. There we go. Best line ever. Doesn't he look like he's going to say, why don't you kill that thing?
Yeah. It's like,
the fucking thing's annoying.
Food.
Yeah. Here we go.
Unplug the baby. We should get some sleep.
Plug in, baby.
So,
future D battery.
Created humanity in his
my God.
Humans created Jeffrey Freed and his kind in their image.
It's just like the Matrix.
Or evolution.
Breast milk isn't
I
blue.
guess it all depends on your point of view.
In the Twilight Zone. That's how it ends.
Robin Tooney.
Unplugging her nipple from
I was
the
gonna
baby.
say she did unplug that from her tit, right?
Yes. Umbilical cord to her titty.
And she put it in her husband's ass.
Fuck yeah.
You like this, baby? You like this, my robot husband?
It's better than sex helmets with Sandra Bullock.
Come on, okay, can't kiss, can't do the hunka chunka,
The Honka Chunka, the
mambo,
the
forbidden
Mambo,
Death.
the Jumbo,
These are
the,
2 packs.
Where's the laser?
Chunka?
This is the future, right? Where are them laser guns?
you know, the fucking the dirty pirate.
What's my boggle? How much do you weigh?
Oh, she way.
Ah! Wesley Snipes, he's the greatest. I would say he might be my favorite 1990s actor.
I think the dirty pirate's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Heard.
He's the best part of Expendables 3, though. You
Oh,
ever
I
see
watched
that movie?
I forgot. We did that in the show a long time ago.
Oh, man. Yeah, Expendables 3 is a terrible movie, but the opening is funny because they're saving Wesley Snipes. And he's on the train, and then I guess they say at the end or toward the middle, they go, "What were you in prison for?" Texas. And that was funny. That was a good bit.
I don't get it.
Because Wesley Snipes went to prison for tax evasion.
Did he?
Yeah, he didn't pay his
How
taxes.
did you not hear about this?
That's why he
Oh
did.
yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah, past
Yeah,
That's all he's had
57.
in 15 years.
Yeah,
No,
past
he-
57 didn't pay his taxes.
and good for him. He went to prison and didn't give him a dime.
Fuck no. I would do 15 years if there was 40 mil waiting for me.
I'm pretty sure he still has to pay it back.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure
He's
you
like,
have to.
If I never get work again, I can't pay it back.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
wait, isn't it like one or the other? Like you can go to
No.
prison or you can pay us for money back?
It could be both, honestly. Yeah,
Yeah, it's usually both.
it could be both. Well, they'll take a what you could do. I mean, you could go to court
Fuck.
and you'll pay like a fraction of what you owe. They'll take that because, but the thing is, you gotta. Oh, he's dead.
Now I'm waiting for a sad story, so I'm booting him. What?
No, I forgot I had court today.
I'm going
No,
to
well,
jail.
I
I'm
have
going to prison for murder,
I have a
There's a
reason.
warrant.
vehicular manslaughter.
I'm
I
sure
killed
there
the
is.
bitch. I killed the bitch with my car.
Moving on.
So you didn't go to court, really? Yeah, but I mean, did they call you to tell you to go to court? I thought courts weren't happening because of COVID. That doesn't mean
You showing your
anything.
hand doesn't explain anything he just asked.
Okay, yeah, court is you. It's a video conference thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And you
Right.
missed that.
Well, you got to work, and you went to the doctors.
You have a hand. Great.
I had surgery.
Yeah, well, then you're fine. That's an excuse.
I was unconscious.
Yeah.
When
Can
did
you
have
imagine
surgery?
if they wheel in the video camera in the hospital, though?
8:30.
Can you
Hey,
raise
okay.
your right hand, son, and testify? I can't. I said it's being cut
It's his
open
left
right now."
hand, so he's fine.
Oh, whatever.
I love when I did my court thing, and it's like, do you swear to God that you? I'm like, as an eighth, no, okay, yeah, sure. Like,
Just
yeah,
say I do. Shut
yeah,
up.
just say I do and lie
Say
your
yes.
ass off like everyone else does.
totally
Just-
scared of him, man.
Just like Ed Wood. Do you reject Satan and all his ills? Yes.
No. Just do Larry Flint. Do you? No. No. Well, I mean, Your Honor, I can't rightfully swear to a God I do not believe exists.
Oh, I saw a Venom the other day. Speaking of Woody Harrelson,
Was it any good?
it was actually a lot of fun. It's a funny movie.
Yeah,
It's actually more fun than it should be. It's not very good, but it's fun. It's like it's worth seeing just for that.
Of course, it's not good. It's DC.
No, it's Marvel.
it's Marvel.
It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
Sony. Sony's what sucks. Sony's terrible.
I just don't care about.
Yeah, no, it's worth watching. It's actually kind of fun. Tom Hardy's great. He's
Right.
funny.
That's why I like The Boys. You know, where they take that whole superhero trope and turn it upside down on its head.
Well, Garth Ennis, yeah, he does that. He's good.
Yeah, The Boys season 3 is coming out. Can't wait.
Is it? I thought they didn't do it yet. Something happened. Somebody isn't on the show, or someone's on the show that wasn't supposed to be. I don't know.
Wasn't supposed to be like they snuck on.
Well, no, it's like
they finished filming. They just got to do they finished filming, and it's coming out either late this year or early next year.
I think it was a Valley Girl remake situation where the guy that was cast in one of the roles is not liked or something, and he got canceled. Something like that.
Who cares?
I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
Christopher Plummer is going to replace him.
Bottom line is Anthony Starr makes
even though he's dead.
Bottom line is Anthony Starr from Banshee makes that series awesome.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
I don't know.
He said Banshee. That was the cue to be canceled.
You got canceled. Christopher Plummer, welcome to the show.
Banshee wasn't canceled.
No, Christopher Plummer got canceled by life. He's dead.
Who?
Christopher Plummer.
Who's that?
Great actor. Good British actor.
When Kevin Spacey was outed as a sex pervert after everyone knew it for 20 years, they replaced him with Christopher Plummer
in the Getty movie.
I mean, he played a pedophile in Beautiful. Was it a Beautiful?
Beautiful Mind?
No. Yes.
American Beauty.
Oh, yeah, American Beauty. Yes.
That was Kevin Spacey. No, he wasn't a molester though. That was
he wanted to be.
He wanted to be, but then he realized he was wrong, and he put the blanket over her gross nipples, and we didn't have to look at those anymore. Mina Suvari is so awkward looking, even naked. She's like, yeah.
That was Arlie Ermy, right? No, it wasn't.
Cooper.
It was
Alice Cooper.
Chris Cooper.
Chris Cooper. Yeah.
Yeah, the discount.
It was Alice in Chains.
Yeah, it's Alice in Chains.
Get it right.
The man in the box.
Man sucking your box.
No, not him. That movie, I don't like.
Nobody does.
What, American Beauty?
American Academy did.
Well, that they say now, 20 years removed, everyone hates American Beauty. Everybody hates Crash. Everybody agrees like certain movies shouldn't have been won the Oscar, and it's just for some reason.
What, with hindsight, you mean?
Well, yeah, with hindsight.
I can't wait for 15 years when they said Green Book wasn't worth it.
You know what?
They said that the next day.
I'm so tired of this revisionist history of people like attaching their today morals and values to something that was made 20 years ago.
No, that's how it is now.
Well, it shouldn't have won 20 years ago.
No.
What was wrong with it 20 years ago? I thought it was a good movie.
Bad movie.
What?
American Beauty? Saw it.
Yes, American Beauty is flat out a bad movie.
No, I didn't see. I saw American Beauty. I never saw Green Book. I never saw Green Book, but American Beauty, I just don't like. I never liked it. No, it's not good. It's really it's just like I think when we saw it because I was in high school when it came out and like everybody was raving about it, so I went and saw it. And I'm like,
what didn't you like about it?
It's like that scene.
I didn't like the movie.
That scene in Planes and Trains and Automobiles at the beginning where the guy's looking at the ad and he's just watching. He's doing everything to think about the ad.
Benicio del Toro in Way of the Gun where he's watching the baby on the tape.
Yeah. Because he's a genius. Benicio del Toro's a genius.
Trying to figure it out.
I'll do anything. I watch the videos too. When I saw him at the Comic-Con 2008 because he was promoting The Wolfman, that movie that got pushed back 2 years when they finished making it because it was a clusterfuck. And he came off. He was on the panel and he goes, I like these movies. I watch the videos too, man. I like these movies. It's just like he talks so odd. He's an odd man. It's like videos, dude. It's 2009.
Flip you for real.
Flip you for real. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me in the back? Hello.
You lost me.
Usual Suspects. Come on.
Oh, okay.
One of the best movies ever made.
Like American Beauty beat out the movies that weren't even nominated that are my favorites. So that year, 99. Fight Club.
Green Mile.
American Psycho.
I was just about to tell you to shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's 2000. American Psycho's 2000. Never mind.
Yes, it is. Yeah, 2000.
But
Usual Suspects was great.
SLC Punk was 99.
Oh, wow.
Who?
SLC Punk.
Matthew else was 1999.
Never heard of it.
little movie called Episode 1, written by George Lucas. It was a really good screenplay. This is Shaq. Shaq's over here. I don't want to be a weird celebrity, so I'll try to be normal. I want to do my general insurance commercials. You like those commercials?
No.
By the way, Frank, when he does an impression of you, it sounds exactly like Shaq.
It's basically Shaq. Yeah, I'm doing you as
Why
Shaq.
are you doing Shaq for Frank?
Yeah, I know. I was watching. I was watching your anthology podcast the other day, and I was like,
love Pink Floyd.
I'm like, since when am I Shaq?
Oh no, I still don't get it.
I don't know. It just comes
I mean,
out of me.
I do have a deep voice. I'm not denying that, but it ain't no Shaq voice.
No, Shaq's pretty deep. It's like it's beyond.
But yeah, you're just a one trick pony. I get it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you can do.
Yeah, Shaq is so deep that he's just like
Shaq.
It's just bass coming out.
That's right. What's going on over here? Charles Barkley. It's kind of higher up.
It's like the breath he has makes
Because
further than
Charles,
the voice.
Because Shaq's in such bad shape because he's so big. He's like Jabba the Hutt. He's huge.
Ooga dooga booga dooga ha 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 ha.
Charles Barkley.
Oh man, Charles Barkley, I gotta eat these frogs.
I'm a NSMB. Yeah.
You're turning into Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, I say.
You one trick pony.
I never claimed to be a good talker guy.
No, of course not.
You just proved it right there. I got it.
Oh man,
I got the joke.
You know that guy in that Star Wars movie, the Bib Fortuna? He's my right hand man.
Fortuna?
Bib Fortuna. He got the bad teeth and the big tentacle head. He's good. I like him.
He's a good actor.
He's a good actor. A good action figure. He's cool.
Hey Ben, start playing again.
Oh man, I like our Max Rebo band. They're good.
Let me rap over that beat now.
Oh, well,
my name's Shaq.
Top
I
five greatest
take you to
rappers.
the house. I break every back bullet I ever score on what? Oh, fuck.
That's a man who tried to do everything.
Good for him.
He's the first Tim Tebow. Only he was successful in something.
He could do it. Yeah, he could do it. Now, Tim Tebow, the problem with Tim Tebow was John Elway hates God. So John Elway ruined Tim Tebow's life. Just wanted to destroy him. Because every time they would cut, when Tim Tebow would score a touchdown, they would cut to John Elway standing in the window of the giant offices, and he would be like shaking his head because he just hated him so much.
Is a douche.
John Elway is pure evil.
Yeah, but Tebow's a walking meme.
Tim Tebow's just a nice, sweet kid who doesn't mean anything, and
No,
you
he's
don't
not.
like him because you think he's weird because he's just a Christian boy who's really positive, and you hate that because you had a negative life.
I have nothing against Tim Tebow. He seems like a
I
7-year-old.
cannot disagree with you.
He just wants to do everything like a 7-year-old.
Yeah. Well, he probably could. He's probably a better running back than he's a quarterback.
I want to be an astronaut now.
He probably could have, but he's too old now.
Well, William Shatner's going into space, so fuck you.
Yeah, he's not going to live.
Anybody can go into space now for fucking $450 million. Thank you, Bezos.
I just want to say thank you, Mr. Bezos, for
I don't think they're charging Shatner to go.
It's 450,000, I think, or 200,000, something like that.
No, 450 million.
No, it probably costs $450 million for everything. But if you want to go into space, I think it's like $500,000.
Well, if you want to call that space.
Well, yeah, it only takes you to the upper atmosphere. Yeah, it's not like you're going to the moon.
On the comet. You might as well just do that.
They do not break the Kármán line with that with that pecker of a rocket.
You know why? Because they can't. Because the moon landing never happened.
Well, if the Earth is flat,
what does that have anything to do with the Kármán line?
Carmen San Diego.
Kármán line's a bitch.
No, what's the
Kármán
the Van Allen belt.
Oh, here we go with the Van Allen belt.
Yeah, well, they're saying the Van Allen belt is like pure radiation; nothing can pass through it. So
pure radiation? Do you even know what that means?
Well, yeah, the fucking space is filled with evil things you can't see until they
went through the Kármán.
We saw the documentary that Sam Neill's in.
I saw Event Horizon.
Evil shit happens.
I saw.
Frank,
Hey,
Frank,
okay.
you're out of your element. You don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know how a black hole works?
Christopher Nolan's going to steal this in 15
Here's
years.
space.
You need a lady post.
Boom. Done. Here we go.
No,
that's the worst fucking explanation of what a wormhole is.
Shit,
I hate it.
I screwed up my tag.
How else do you do an explanation in 5 seconds on screen?
Yeah.
You can't. Moving on.
Exactly. So he tries his best.
Well, now there's a new theory out that just came out. This French guy is saying that everything's just an illusion anyway. It's all nothing.
Who? Elon Musk?
No, some
Wachowski brothers did that.
Some
20 years ago.
physicist. Yeah,
The Matrix could have won Best Picture over American Beauty, and I'd accept that more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I rewatched that the other day. That's a solid
It's a
movie.
solid movie.
Matrix
is a
pretty
solid
solid.
movie.
The sequels suck, but the Matrix one is really good.
Yeah, but you know what? The second one was least fun.
The freeway.
The freeway scene's fun. It takes too long to get there.
It's also 37 minutes.
And what happened to Trinity? She went from hot to hit real quick.
Yeah, I don't know what
She
happened
did.
to her.
She did 55 movies between those first 2 movies, so she was just.
What were they? 55 porns?
Do you think it was
No.
Memento?
One was Memento, which is my second favorite movie.
Yeah.
She also did maybe they're after the second one, after the trilogy, but
I'm
she
just
did a
saying-
ton of movies and then nothing again.
I'm just saying she was
Yeah.
hot in the Matrix, and then Matrix Reloaded. I was like, wow.
That surveillance movie that was a bust. That movie sucked.
That leather is holding in a world of hurt.
Oh, she's bruised
It was
all
never
over.
hot.
Dude, the Matrix one, she was fuckable. Highly fuckable.
So is Switch.
Switch, fuck yeah, she was, dude.
Not like this. Not like this.
Not
Not like this. Not
You did
like
that-
this.
Dick, how many times did we say that line?
Oh,
film
quite
school.
I think quite a bit. But
Yeah.
I guess
And then somehow Keanu in John Wick 3 still looks the same.
Well, you can't blame her for his immortality.
yeah,
That's
he's
unfair.
a vampire.
He's a sexual vampire.
I can't go across
No,
running
he's an
water.
American treasure, sir.
I can't pass
Yeah.
water around.
Nobody's disagreeing with you, but he's immortal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't usually buy into the hype, but holy shit, that man is barely aged.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the first Bill and Ted's, and then you look at him in John
Yeah.
Wick, you're like,
Yeah.
his hair's longer.
Well, Bill and Ted, he looks like a child.
Yes, he does.
But like
Whoa.
in the early 90s and some of his other movies, he looks like Chain Reaction 95 or 96, whatever.
Yeah.
He looks like he does now.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah, but
Ryan Phillippe, I saw in a recent that Big Sky TV show, and I'm like, he has like 2 microscopic wrinkles right here. Other than that,
I loved him in Cruel
flawless.
Intentions.
Well, men age better
He's
than women.
good.
It's just a fact.
Yeah, like I fell in love with, what was her name? Sarah Michelle Gellar? Is that
Yeah,
her
she
name?
looks like a rough leather pussy now.
I just love her nose, how it just goes. It's got like this upward slant before it hits the edge of the nose. Oh, she's so damn adorable.
I heard some shit about her.
I don't care because you can stick it anywhere.
No. Like hot shit. Like you like her even more if I told you what I know.
Oh, well then spill the beans, Dick.
Well, allegedly, I'm going to say what I heard is she's a big swinger girl. She likes to have threesomes with Freddie Prinze, with chicks. Like she digs chicks.
oh,
Awesome.
So
he
she's-
just like built me up and then smashed me back out of the air once I gained the gift of flight. I'm like,
when you're
baseball
you know-
bat.
You know what I heard about? I was reading a book. When I say reading, I meant listen to an Audible.
You read People magazine, got it.
No, it was Audible. But who's the
Guard.
chick from Dusk Till Dawn?
Selma Hayek.
Her. She
Juliette
goes.
Lewis.
Yeah.
You know how none of us said that?
You know what, honestly though, Juliette Lewis, I've seen her nude a few times. She's actually not bad. She's not terrible.
Richie, would you eat my pussy?
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely.
What are you talking about?
You know what you said earlier. I can definitely do that for you. Anyway, Salma Hayek goes to this ranch
Frank,
where.
you eat my pussy.
Well, that now you say it that way, Phoenix. I'll be right over.
Apple pie pussy.
Frank, don't just stare at it. Eat it.
Eat it.
If you
All
can't
right,
find
continue.
a better pussy, fuck
No,
it.
so anyway, Salma Hayek goes to this ranch where all they employ is virgin guys, and they
Oh,
teach
really?
them how to wait on their mistress's hand and foot. So Salma Hayek once a month goes to this ranch, and she does nothing but bang virgin dudes.
I don't believe that at all.
No.
It was in a book.
I
Great.
don't care where it was from. Very good. Yes,
It's the
from
truth.
a book.
It's the truth. It was in a book. That's all I can tell you.
It's in a
Hey.
book.
It's like OJ's book, If I Did It. It's not. Does that make it
Ah,
true?
I was watching
Yeah.
Wait,
Norm
It sure
Macdonald.
does. It
Wait.
sure
Norm
does.
Macdonald all week doing his OJ jokes. They're so fucking funny.
So
Nate,
we bought a
that was
hot
one.
dog. We bought a Halloween hot dog outfit for the dog, and I got this picture just now of her wearing it.
Ha! You think it would fit in that thing? Holy
I was
shit.
laughing so hard.
That's funny.
See, I don't need that costume because I have a hot dog for a dog.
Oh, wiener dog?
Yeah, and he's brown, just like a wiener.
Oh, yeah. I know a lot of wiener dogs like that.
Yeah,
Oh
You
my
got to watch out, though. They like to jump off couches and they break their
Snap,
backs.
snap their spines.
But they die that way all the time.
You got to get them stairs.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know because we have to constantly yell him to get off the goddamn couch because he's gonna.
Well, he'll just jump. They like to jump off shit. That's what they do.
That's
And
because
why
they get so excited they don't care where they're at. They just got
and their backs break like nothing.
You know what's crazy? The main character of this episode, Hunted, was in The Postman. Look at my name. It's a clear reference to The Postman.
Nice.
Oh,
So moving back to the Hunted.
that was a way to go to get that name.
No, I just pulled it up because you guys were talking about blah, 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 and dildos and shit. And so I was like, yeah, let's find out what's going on over here. They're talking
We
about.
never said dildo once. We were talking about virgin guys fucking Selma Hayek.
Yeah. So, Hunted. We can go back to nonsense after this. Let's score it before we forget.
Starring Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones.
Directed by William Friedkin.
William Friedkin.
I gave this a 3.
I would say I'll give it a 4.
You gave the last episode a 4. You gave it a 5.
Did I? I gave it a 5.
You're saying that one was a little bit better than this fucking pile of garbage.
This one didn't have Jeremy Piven's head in a microwave.
Exactly. That's 2 stars by itself.
But then again, it had a Robin Tooney lookalike that I really fancied.
Bitch looked nothing like Robert Tooney.
I give it a
Disrespectful.
Out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
look. I
Put
give
up
it a
2
6.
pictures.
I give it a 6.
2 pictures of those bitches. They look the same.
Here's Robin Tunney.
Yes. Compare them, asshole. Can you do that on your computer?
I kind of like 17% understand what you're saying, but
Yes.
Robin Tunney's way hotter.
Well, Robin Tooney's got a better body. Yes. Okay. I'll
Fuck
give you
yeah.
that.
Here you go. You can even see nipple in this picture.
Big package.
Oh, is this the pictures from?
I didn't realize there was nipple until that.
Oh shit!
Oh
yeah.
shit! There's
I
a
know,
top nip.
Robin Tooney's got going on.
Okay, let's look at Robin Tunney.
Teardrop titties.
Let's look at Robin Tunney of the age 2002.
Of the age.
Oh, Twilight Zone.
I would
She's an
definitely.
episode of Twilight Zone.
I want you to fuck me, Larry.
I would definitely play drunk and hide the pickle with her.
Drunk out of pickle.
She's just way.
I don't talk like that, dick.
No, there's that picture right there's hot, where she's on the talk show right there.
Every
That's
picture.
cool.
Wait, she looks. Was she in?
The Craft.
Yeah.
And,
I was going to say the Craft. Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
what's
Scott-
Empire Records.
Empire
yeah.
Records.
I was going to say Empire.
Oh, sorry.
Empire Records. What a weird movie that was.
She shaved her head for that movie, and then she did The Craft, so she had to wear a wig the entire movie.
Why she shave her? Oh, that's right. I haven't seen that movie in so long. It's like, dude, why? Who glued these fucking quarters to the ground? I don't have to explain my art to you. Whatever your name is, I forget.
She wants to come into the room and show.
Warren. I don't have to explain my art to you, Warren.
I told her to come into the room with her hot dog outfit on.
Is she gonna break through Forrest Whitaker's face?
What was that
With the
guy's
green
name?
screen? Oh, the other
Yeah.
Dargo.
What was that guy's name? Who was the owner of Empire Records?
LaPaglia.
Yes,
Anthony LaPaglia.
Anthony LaPaglia. Thank you.
He always reminded me of the guitarist from Bush.
Well, everybody thinks he's Italian, but he's Australian.
Yeah, and he's in the Annabelle prequel.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he's a miserable fuck in that movie.
Because he's miserable as fuck because he's in an Annabelle movie.
And he's married to what's her name? What is her name?
Wait,
oh,
movie?
Yeah,
Miranda Otto.
Miranda Otto. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Who's bedridden?
Yeah,
she's an actress.
She's in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh shit! Yeah, when I was at Venom, they're showing the Lord of the Rings extended editions on the big screen.
Oh my god!
How could you sit through that?
I could barely sit through like any of them.
Well, Return of the King is like almost 5 hours long.
I remember that. I had to pee so bad towards the end of that. I'm like, will you please end?
He dragged me. This fucker on the bottom dragged me to the theater to watch Return of the King. I was so mad at him.
That's a good one.
Did you watch any of the ones before that, Phoenix?
I did.
We did because we watched them before the movie. Yeah, because we had them.
Oh my
we
god!
Watched them. Yeah, that's right.
The
We did watch
way
them
to
before
do
they came
it.
out. Yeah.
You should never do that. That's like an entire day you can't get back.
No, we watched them separately. Like we spent a week preparing, and I'm
yeah.
But I will say this: the extended version of the Two Towers, I liked more. I appreciated the movie more because I got more of it.
Yeah, there's more to it.
Not just war.
Like, like the Two Towers was good, and I can see the extended version being better because it had more story, probably.
Yeah.
Because the Two Towers had no story whatsoever. Yeah, it's just war for 75 minutes.
And The Hobbit is war.
And they deleted a lot of what's his name scenes. Oh, here she comes. Hold on.
Uh-oh. Puppet dog girl. Hot dog, puppy dog girl. Yeah.
Go get the leash.
That's a bad dog.
He's gonna be a good dad, man. Yo, Dick, make sure you say that to him because he's got like this complex like he's not gonna be a good dad or something. I don't know why.
He already has a quasi kid, and he had a quasi kid with the other girlfriend.
No, he's feeling the way I felt before I had my kid.
Yeah, but he had Oh my gosh, it's a hot dog woman.
Oh, she's so bashful.
It's Uncle Frank and Uncle
Dick. That looks like a proton pack.
Look at.
If I had some relish, I'd eat you all up.
No, relish on a hot dog is gross.
No,
ketchup on a hot dog is gross.
No, ketchup, mustard, and relish.
You can't see the relish because it's green screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it is relish.
Oh, it
nice.
is relish. Okay.
All right, now, yep. Dinner time.
I would be ashamed too.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't want to show her face.
Right.
It's okay.
I'm ashamed to be on the show right now. I wish there was a way to delete me altogether. That's funny.
I answered the door and she's laying on the floor like a dog. It's like
you should have rolled up newspaper. Go no.
Spray her with the water bottle.
How funny is that though? Wearing the dog's Halloween costume.
That costume's pretty big for a dog.
I know.
A fat dog.
That's a big dog.
No, it's.
That had to be an expensive costume.
But you see,
$15 Target.
You look into her eyes like you look at like the Night Gallery episode where the guy looks in the ape's eyes. I hate you. You hate me. And I know why. I don't know why, but I'm going to kill you.
Something about us tells me I hate you.
I hate you for millions of years.
You know what's funny? Missy buys candy for trick-or-treaters every year. And every year I make sure our lights are off. So I can buy candy.
So you keep the candy?
Fuck yeah.
Now, are you guys going to get the regular size bars or the fun size bars?
I make her get regular size for myself.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's what I used to get in the country because I always grew up in a rural area, so we would only go to 5 houses, but they would have frozen Ziploc, like the gallon Ziploc bags full of bars of candy. That's what we used to get.
Yeah, we always used to go to the rich neighborhoods. Not filthy rich because they don't give you shit. You got to go to the upper middle class. Areas, where they know what it's like to be poor, but they made something of themselves.
Wow.
They give you Babe Ruth with razor blades in them.
Well, I mean, you gotta.
Ah!
That's why you have a mother that's overprotective and she opens everything before she allows you to eat it and dissects it.
I thought you didn't have a mother.
We all had a mother.
I thought you didn't have a mother, Frank.
No, my dad died, not my mama.
Oh, I thought but I thought they weren't married though.
Different sad story.
Yeah, different sad story.
Yeah, there's a lot of them mixed in there. But but my mom said that she's driving up for Jackson's birthday party.
Yay!
How creepy is this?
That's very odd.
Yeah, I mean, I can't tell that he has stroke face from that far away.
I can't tell if he's really there or not because, like in the Twilight Zone.
I put this up for a whole different reason. The green screen.
Oh my God, it's not a green screen.
It's a green screen.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's all fuzzy here.
It's a giant tarp that he bought at the flea market.
Yeah, it's just like I threw it up for something else and turned it on, and Forrest happened to show up there.
That's strange. I'll
Right
be
here.
watching you.
Dick and I were trying out other backgrounds and none of them worked, but Forrest shows up just fine.
It's perfect.
It's because he's black.
No, it's because framing where he is in the.
Yeah.
He's black. Okay.
And he's black. Black don't crack.
I wasn't serious.
You know what?
So I gave this episode a 4.
Yeah, I had Robin.
It'd be funny if you got on your knees back there.
Uh-oh. Was Robin Tunney coming in? She needs toast? She wants toast?
You have to
Make
clip
her
your
toast.
girl's toes.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, she said she wants toast.
No, she goes, that was you on Mama's phone. Okay.
Oh my God, she was doing Lost Highway.
Give me back my fucking phone.
Give me my fucking phone. Oh my God. You gotta
Hand
keep
me
those
back my fucking phone.
You gotta keep those Lynch movies away from her.
Yeah. We did watch Malignant when she was there. And she's just like, what? Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. The fuck is
I remember when I was young, for some reason this memory popped in my head the other day, is I was watching Naked Gun with my dad, right? And there's this one part where they're in like a shop and the guy gives them this like jackhammer looking thing with a dildo on the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and every time my dad would tell my sister and me to turn our heads.
Well, it wasn't even a dildo. It was like a hand was on it. Because they always covered it up. Because it was, or towards a fist. It was a fist.
Yeah, it was a fisting machine.
Yeah, and that was always because they have the same joke in Top Secret.
There it is. Yeah, this
people in this town.
Oh, hi, Frank. Say, we got that model D83 Swedish Sure Grip suck machine in that you ordered.
It's a gift.
Here you go. Here it is.
I knew it was a dildo.
That was a dildo. Nope.
It's insane how you were able to pull that up that quickly.
That's a good one.
Because I'm the last line.
Go to the scene where he goes,
nice beaver.
When I see seven guys stabbing one guy in the back, I shoot the bastard. That's my policy.
You're never going to beat the line from the TV show it's based on, which is, who are you? How do you get in here? I'm the locksmith, and I'm the locksmith.
Classic. That show's good. That show's probably worth buying on Blu-ray or DVD if it exists.
That was a play in the park of Julius Caesar, you boob. You killed 7 actors. Good ones.
Good ones.
Yeah, that's my policy.
And that's direct from Dirty Harry. That's a direct line from Dirty Harry. Because they were saying, Dirty Harry, you went after a rapist and you shot him 5 times in the park.
Oh, Drebin.
Here it is.
I don't want any more trouble like you had last year on the South Side. Understand? That's my policy.
Yes, well, when I see 5 weirdos dressed in togas stabbing a guy in the middle of the park in full view of 100 people, I shoot the bastards. That's my policy.
That was a Shakespeare in the Park production of Julius Caesar, you moron. You killed 5 actors. Good ones.
That's great. That's so great. Oh God. What you can't make those movies nowadays.
All right, here we go.
Oh, so good.
One more.
Go for it, Stephanie. Yeah.
There it is.
What's being done? Fair enough.
Lamp.
We've got a dozen.
Oh, those are chairs.
Identification files. Checking on all known extortionists, rooftop prowlers.
Oh, come on.
I think it's toward the end. It's when he walks out of the room. That's right there.
Figure he isn't out collecting for the Red Cross. Well, a naked man is chasing a woman through an alley with a butcher knife and a heart on. I figure he isn't out collecting for the Red Cross.
Still alive.
Okay, 93?
Somehow.
I didn't see Cry Macho. I don't think I'm going to either.
I will.
You'll sit through that?
I didn't sit through his last 4 or 5 movies, so.
Then you ain't sitting through that one.
Yeah, Gran Torino was the end for me. I was like,
yeah, Gran Torino was funny, but on a second viewing, I was like, this movie's not very good.
It was torture to watch.
He surrounds himself with really bad actors to make himself look better, I think.
Well, it worked. And Cry Macho looks interesting enough because it's almost like kind of making fun of his old movies.
Maybe, yeah.
I can't tell yet. I have to watch it. I have not seen Richard Jewell, which I do want to.
Richard Jewell's very good.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I like that one. Was very good. Yeah,
1417 The Paris doesn't look good to me.
That one sucks. That's no good.
Tully or Sully, whatever the fuck it's called.
Sully was fine.
Sully's
just boring.
I mean, It's a Good Life was good. I like that.
That's a different movie, Frank.
It's a Twilight episode.
No,
It's a Good Life.
No. The Kevin Costner. No, it had Kevin Costner in it and Clint Eastwood.
Perfect World.
That's it.
Yeah. Now that was good. That's one of the kind of underappreciated gems of Kevin Costner and Clint Eastwood.
Not what I meant.
Uh-oh. There's the podcast. And speaking of Kevin Costner, The Postman, another gem.
The Postman.
Yo, and speaking of Nick Cage, I finally seen what was that movie called with him in the Two Towers?
World Trade Center.
Yeah, that's like torture porn. That movie.
It's a rough one. I'd never really sat through and watched it all.
Yeah, I tried, and I'm like, I can't keep watching this.
Yeah, it was a little.
It's
rough.
like, you don't talk, Sarge, do you? And he's just like, ah! 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 I'm like, there's Nick.
I'll show up for this movie. That's great.
Because my knees are squashed together. Ah!
I'm going to steal the Declaration of the Declaration of Independence.
What I didn't like about the movie is they did not get into the towers at all. It's like they implied this, implied that. It's like, yeah, I know they collapsed. You can show it. Like,
well, they showed at the beginning, don't they?
No, they didn't show any of it.
I thought they did.
They showed them burning. They didn't show anything crash into them. They showed the aftermath of them falling. They didn't show them falling. It's like, who hasn't seen these things fall? What the fuck?
No.
And I didn't understand why are they under a bunch of rubble? They weren't even in any of the towers.
I don't know.
They were apparently in the concourse in between the two, which I get it.
I'm back. I had to pee. What's going on?
He was having problems with World Trade Center.
What about it?
The Nick Cage
torture
movie.
Porn. That movie is torture porn. I
mean, you hear it's called World Trade Center. It's gonna be.
Yeah, but I mean, come on, dude. Like, they're just, the whole movie is him sitting there, and then he screams, and then it's more boring torture.
It's even worse because then it cuts to the family and they're being tortured.
It's like every scene is torture.
Yes, but it's also very factual.
Fine, but
yeah,
they could have showed.
I hear you, man. I get it. I completely agree. Same reason I hate those horror movies like The Ring, where it's just like, oh, they're being tortured. Great.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan. Like,
not The Ring. Hostel.
No, The Ring. It's like
Hostel's torture porn, but at least had a story.
Hostel, yeah. Hostel had the decency of giving you an ending that was satisfying.
Yeah, exactly.
Being
Yeah.
tortured, but he also gets back at him, and it's a satisfying ending.
But then don't watch the sequel.
No.
Then he ruins. Then he ruins
He
it.
puts people above her and drains them, and like masturbates in their blood.
That's
The
disgusting.
sequel's fucking disgusting. Like it was one of the first movies we watched together when we started dating.
Oh, that's a good one.
You guys should watch Centipede, or is that what it's called?
Human Centipede. Yeah, it's an awful movie.
Yeah, that movie is just feed her.
That's a movie just made to shock people, so I found it boring. Like
the second one was even worse.
Which one's in black and white? Is that the third one?
Yes.
I didn't bother with the sequels because I got everything I'm going to get out of the first one.
Yeah, I'm not bothering with that.
I mean, can only come so many times an hour.
Tell me about it.
I can only...
Oh, what a shock! Her mouth got infected. I didn't see that coming with him shiting in her mouth.
Yeah. What a dumb doctor that couldn't figure out what the obvious consequences are going to be.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, have you ever heard of broad spectrum antibiotics?
Please, Dieter Laser, please. Let's get the guy's name right.
I wonder what's going to happen to that third person eating rancid shit.
Yeah, shit that's been through shit.
I love it. I love it.
Double shat shit. That should be the name of the movie.
Double shite.
Double shat shit.
Double shat shite. Double shat shite.
Just fucking dumb. I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, they died. Oh, weird.
And those detectives were really bad at their job.
Everyone's bad at their job in that movie. It's a dumb movie meant to shock people, and that's the only value it had.
I have one word for you: Lionsgate.
I don't think it's even Lionsgate.
Yes, it is.
You always say that, and you're always wrong.
I know. You know what else was Lionsgate? Twin Towers. Or World Trade Center.
Was it?
Yep.
I know they did the Hunger Games.
No, trust me, because like when I watched the World Trade Center, it was only a week ago, and I went, Lionsgate, this is gonna suck.
Lionsgate isn't all bad.
I never said it's not all bad, but they have a terrible track record.
I think American Psycho is Lionsgate.
I said terrible track record. I didn't say it was all bad.
Oh.
There are a few that surprise me, but for the most part, when I see Lionsgate, I already know what I'm going to get: a bunch of shit.
Yeah. Hunted sucked.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I gotta tie it together with Twilight Zone just to justify our length at an hour 10.
I gave it a 2.
Yeah.
I just want to say this episode was poorly written by George Lucas.
George Lucas wrote this?
No.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of the original Zelda lately.
Oh.
On the original NES, it still works.
Wow.
Like a champ.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And it drives me insane that I still remember where everything is. It's crazy. It's like, wait a minute. I know that if you put a bomb here somewhere around the wall, there's a. Oh yeah, there it is.
The best line from Police Squad, where he goes undercover as the locksmith.
You're right on time, Lamekins. Make yourself a drink, baby.
No, thanks, Dutch.
Who are you, and how did you get in here?
I'm the locksmith. And I'm the locksmith.
That's it.
Classic.
I never watched the show.
It's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, it is? They turned 6 episodes into 33 and a third movies?
Yeah. Nice, Frank. 3 and a third.
Thank you.
No, but yeah, the 6 episodes, it was like the Zucker brothers, and then Joe Dante did a couple episodes. Really good job. And they do get progressively worse as they go along. I will say that. The first
Just like the movies.
Solid. I like the third movie the most.
Do you really?
Pap smear?
Well, it has Anna Nicole Smith for some reason, but it has Fred Ward.
Fred Ward, yeah.
He's great in it.
And Weird Al Yankovic is in it?
He's in all 3.
I know.
Now, the best part of Nick and 33 and a third is when they're in prison and the black guy goes, "This place changes you. I used to be white." I was the drummer for the Cow Seals.
I've seen shit that will turn your ass white.
Like a
That's
midget
good.
at a urinal. I was going to have to learn to stand on my toes. That's in the third one. I watched that movie a lot growing up, and the first one, but the second one was barely on.
Yeah, wasn't the second one called
Smell of Fear?
No, it was Naked Gun, and then it was Naked Gun
2.5,
2.5, and then 33 1/3. That's
Yeah.
2 is 2.5, The Smell of Fear. Naked Gun 33 1/3.
I couldn't tell you what the second one was about at all.
No, the second one I just watched them all like within the last 2 years, and second one is a blur.
It's funny. I rewatched it not too long ago, but I still think the first one's probably my favorite, just because it has that one part where he goes, "Hey, Trevor." Yeah, I think it's the second one or the first one.
Hey, Drebin.
Hey, Drebin, I got a message for you. I'm sorry I can't hear you. Can you stop shooting?
This is my favorite bit from the Police Squad show. We often reference this because we watch this together, and every time he gets hit with something soft, he's like, like a towel.
Yeah.
Here's the wig and then the shootout scene.
He does the same thing with the pillow when he goes into Nordberg's.
He does it with a towel in the second one too.
In the towel, he does it in the show too. Early in the show, the towel.
It's fucking funny.
It's funny every goddamn time.
It's funny.
But this is
genius.
What are they, like 5 feet from each other?
Yeah, well, you'll see.
Thanks, Frank.
The reveal is coming.
Thanks, Frank. You guessed the joke.
It's Naked Gun. Come on.
Yeah, don't. He ruined it.
What about that scene where he's on the rooftop when the office, Ricardo Montalban's office on fire, and he's on the ledge, and he hits the dildo of the
he goes like
statue,
this,
and he comes into the room,
off.
and he walks into the room with the girl with the big tits screaming. He's like, "Oh!"
You mean the statue?
Yeah.
An assault with a concrete dildo. What the hell were you doing?
An assault with a concrete dildo.
Fast forward a bit.
Honk, honk. Look, and he looks like he's about to suck it.
That was the setup to the joke. Here comes the payoff.
It's too loud. I can't hear what.
Well, I was gonna say that's the setup to the joke, and the payoff is
yeah.
He gets there, and
I don't want to show
up,
too much.
Yeah, like he's pulling it up. He's like,
well, no, and the guy they cut to the statue. The statue's just like smiling.
Yeah,
a good joke, good side gag.
They were on their fucking A game back then.
Well, those movies are good.
And now one of them does weird, serious movies, and the other one, I don't know if he even does anything.
I think they're all retired now because they're all in their 80s. They're old now. That was like almost 40 years ago. You realize?
Well,
Naked Gun.
Jim Abrahams has a more interesting real life than he does behind the scenes because his daughter was going through some weird stomach shit, like dying, like having like aneurysms and shit.
Oh wow!
So he's a big proponent of the keto diet because he found out this is before it was all like huge, and he did the research and like found out that's what she needed and started implementing it to her, and she's got better like immediately.
Oh wow!
So he has like a documentary behind that. I forget what it's called, but definitely check that out. Yeah, Jim Abrahams, he stopped doing everything. He just became obsessed with his daughter and fixing her shit because none of the doctors would help her. So he fixed her on his own.
Who's Jim Abraham?
Well, it's Abrahams and Zucker. The Zucker brothers are like the guys that made all this. These movies. They also did Mafia. Jim Abrahams.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Mafia, I saw that in the theater.
Oh wait, is Mafia with
Jim or Jay Moore?
Jay Moore, yeah.
Wow, Jay Moore's.
Yeah,
he's gone. You don't see him no more.
because
divorced the hottie.
Yeah, him and Courtney Cox. Yeah,
No,
yeah. You know, I was watching. Cox.
No, she had a bad facelift. Did you see her? She did not. Like, she got bad.
You know what's sad? She never had a facelift.
Oh,
maybe she needed one.
Oh, I listened to this podcast, and she comes on and discusses all that. She's like, I never got a facelift. It just like
what? More sports?
No, it's more stories.
More
oh
stories.
wow. She just aged out that way, huh?
She just happened to look like that, but she still looks pretty good.
I mean,
well, I don't mean to be mean. I don't want to hurt her feelings.
But they're divorced, and he's on a rampage against her. So,
oh,
yeah, she was not polite in the divorce.
I bet.
But also, she was married to Jay Moore.
Yeah, that might do it.
Yeah, you know, Jeff Foxworthy's brother in the Jeff Foxworthy show.
Yeah,
was he really?
Yeah,
he was. He was on SNL for a little bit, a wee bit.
Yeah, a wee bit.
A season before he got fired.
Yeah, and he was in that movie with Christopher Walken where they kidnap him.
Suicide Kings.
Yep.
I like that movie.
Yeah, so
underrated. Johnny Galecki's in it too, from Roseanne.
Hey Jay, your dog has no tail. Why does he have no tail?
Anyway, what else? Are we done? Should we go?
Yeah, we're done.
We've also been showing Naked Gun or Police Squad clips.
Yes. Well, that's more fun anyway.
So if you're listening to the podcast, you're curious what the fuck we're showing, it's definitely check out the video show, Lurking Wonderland on YouTube. Check it out.
Probably a good idea.
You can see the clips, or just watch the videos. Really, just watch the movies.
Just go rent Naked
I was
Gun.
thinking, Phoenix, we should do shorts. You know, because shorts have been like getting pretty big on YouTube, and they kind of like.
When have I ever cared what's big on YouTube?
Shorts have been pretty big.
If you let me
YouTube.
finish my thought,
they've been big on YouTube since the beginning of time.
No, let him finish his thought.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so the shorts, basically, you know, people will watch a quick minute and then they'll go to the channel that the short came from.
You mean like TikTok?
I guess it's like
a trailer of some sort.
You mean like?
No, I just
TikTok. It was before TikTok. Vine. You mean like Vine?
Ugh.
Remember all that shit that existed and failed miserably?
Frank, stop acting like we're serious. Come on.
I know.
All right. I have a friend that sends me TikTok videos, and I'm just like, every time I go, no, I'm not 12.
Have you watched them? They're all the fucking same. It's the same like dozen videos over and over. It's just like, stop it.
The amount of views they get is insane.
Well, because it's literally 2 seconds and millions of people do it because they're bored as shit because they're stupid. That's why the world is done. We're all done.
No, there's this guitar thing going where people write down these numbers, you know, and then they'll pluck like 4 strings and it'll be this amazing sound that they're obviously not playing, but they get like 4 million views. It's insane.
Yeah, because people are bored and they don't watch anything.
Apparently.
I don't get it.
I don't want either. I don't want to get it. I'm done with it.
If I get it, I've given up on life.
No, but my point being is, you know, we can take short, you know, funny clips from the show, put it up on the shorts, and then it'll traffic people to the channel.
Dick,
we don't have enough of those moments.
Dick, look at the bottom.
Yes, we do.
Malignant.
Frank, if you get a chance, watch Malignant.
Better hurry. It's going to be off of HBO Max soon.
Yeah, look at nothing online for it. Just do no research. Just watch the movie. It's on HBO Max. It's fascinating.
Right.
Definitely watch it.
I cannot suggest the movie enough.
Yes.
I gave it an 8.
Really?
Yeah. Not for the right reasons, mind you.
Oh, then I'm there.
It's like a once in a generation movie.
Oh, it is bonkers. And that's all I'll say. Just watch the movie. But we covered it. I brought back Lordy Wonderland podcast so we could discuss it. I have not done an original episode of that in like years.
Nuts.
That was back when we did like Time Cop and Under Siege 2. That was the last 2 episodes I think we did of that. But I brought it back to discuss Malignant last week or Sunday. Worth it. Next week on this fine, or 2 weeks from now on this fine program, we are taking a week off. Will be, oh no, a 2-minute Night Gallery episode called A Matter of Semantics. Sorry. Twilight in 1985, The Elevator, which is 11 minutes. And then Night Gallery, The Sins of the Father, which is a full episode. That's on October 19th. Followed by the last 2 episodes on the October 26th. We're doing the last 2 episodes of the 85 show, which is 329 Special Service and 330 Father and Son Game.
Oh my God, the last episodes?
The last 2 episodes of that show.
Oh my God.
We'll see how that show is canceled. And then, yeah. Right now I'm adding to the website every single TV episode we've done a review. That is on the feed. It's like a movie. What's it called? Movie/TV reviews A through Z. So if you want to check that out, I got everything laid out now. It took fucking forever. Been doing it for 2 solid days. Yeah, it's way too much work for no reason. But anyway, you got anything you want to pitch, Frank, other than your missed court appearance and your inevitable arrest?
Nope.
Okay.
We're not
Dick?
going to bill. I'm not saying any bill money.
Dick, anything you want to pitch?
No.
The importance of writing out addresses correctly?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I forgot the one. I wonder if I could just put that one back and then resend it and not to pay for it again.
You would have to pay again, definitely.
Is that how that works? I can't
You pay for the back and forth cross-country trip for no reason. So
yeah, fuck. It wasn't even cross-country. It was cross-state. It's literally on the state line.
I'm halfway through Arizona, so it's...
I mean, shit, it's not that far.
It's like 600 miles.
What if I put it on an Uber car and I just send it over to you?
Your $8,000 bill.
$8,000. I'll have someone else pay for it.
Frank's credit card. Oh wait, no.
It's already checked out.
LIWstudios.com, Lorting Wonderland on YouTube. We are also live streaming to the Twitter feeds now since they finally updated all that.
I forgot. Yeah, actually, I'm doing a new show coming up. We're doing a Stephen King podcast show.
That's why I gave you time.
I know. I forgot about it. We're doing it Thursday. First episode, Carrie. We're doing Carrie the movie with Sissy State Spec.
Awesome.
I can't remember the name of the show though.
We'll talk about that after.
Whatever.
Yeah, check that out. Whatever the fuck it's called. Good luck.
Sure.
I'll put it on the website once it's up.
Yeah, it'll be just
like I did with the Adam show.
Yeah, it'll be easy.
So don't die me.
I don't make any promises.
All right, here's our government manager.
Citizens of Wonderland, rejoice in the fact that we have covered another episode on the podcast. Go to liwstudios.com for more videos and podcasts. Subscribe to Loitering in Wonderland on YouTube. Check out the Indie Sports Car podcast and Way Off Topic Radio. Search on Amazon for books by Richard Pierce. Until next time, and in the meantime, we are Phoenix West, Frank Lynx, and Dick Dickett. So long, citizens. All hail glorious conformity. All hail our glorious leader. Shut off the fucking podcast now.
An actual picture of Adam Wilcox.
Miss you, buddy.